Welcome back to the Monday show. If you haven't already, go get your tickets for the live show this Friday at the Novel,
Yes, sir.
LA Live.
All my Latina thickums come choose up on a player. What's up?
All your Latina thickums.
Now
I already got my balcony ticket. Pull up.
Welcome, Rob.
Thank you.
Any darker complexion, but actually I don't discriminate. You don't matter what you are. What did Big Pun say? I don't discriminate. I regulate every shade of that ass. Come on.
Bro, I appreciate you, man. Damn. Yo, I'll be there. Josh is texting the...
I was going to ask you, did you officially get your invite?
I just wanted to know exactly what I'll be doing there. You feel me? And Josh... No, bro, because, again, it's a 3-hour live show.
Yeah.
Like how Yuri was like, how he came out for like, but he was backstage just chilling for like 3 hours. Bro, like chilling backstage for 3 hours is nuts.
Aren't you worried
We
about
were
all
working.
Aren't you worried about all the gangsters that are after you?
Nah, not the least bit. You feel me? Like not the least bit. Nah, but Josh gave me the rundown of what he expected to be doing there. So I'm now coming and enthusiastic and excited for my role. You feel me?
You got your private security?
Nah, bro. Listen, man. I don't think we'll be allowed to bring our strap inside the. Right? So
I'm not sure what the Novo...
Yeah, right.
I've never tried to get a gun at the Novo.
No, right. So if nobody is gonna have weapons at this point, is like, like who got hands? You feel me? So So,
Who got hands?
So, right. So
Flacco got
at
the hands.
that
You got
point,
hands?
feel me? I ain't worried about it, man. You feel me? Shout out to
Gina, I know you done
the
taken
fans.
I know you took the 380 pocket rocket in your damn purse. Don't even front.
Not at the Novo, but I have.
I know you have.
Sure. I even got my ticket on the balcony seat, so shout out to anybody that's gonna be there.
you got balcony seats.
That's all that was left.
Yo, I'm gonna be on your shit, all right?
Balcony is VIP.
It is?
At the Novo, yeah. It's
No.
like a bar up there and everything.
Oh, okay. We chilling there.
I think
Pull
it
out me in
is.
the bar then. I'll be out there.
He upgraded.
Shoot.
Bro, listen. No, bro, like balcony seats is good because you're not like, like with the niggas. You feel me? Right? Like you up there. Bro, hey man, listen, but I might be chilling like with you once I get done with my stuff.
Flacco out there with the people? Okay.
Of course.
Sure, yeah.
Bro,
You better stay your ass backstage.
wow.
I'll let y'all
listen.
know how the No Jumper fan base is out there.
Yeah, bro, like listen, man, like I'm somebody who, I'm for the people, right? I feel like I'm one of the main guys who is for the people, meaning like I'm for the people empowerment. So, bro, listen, man, like I feel like people will be excited to see me. I feel like people will be, like looking forward to it because if they don't see me at the live show, you're not seeing me anywhere else. You feel me? So it's like, right? Right? So cop your tickets to the live show because that's where you'll be able to see me.
Flacco meet and greet.
Hell no. In fact, listen. If niggas pay for it, then yeah, like let's do it. You feel me?
All you gang members that want to catch this guy slipping. Nah, real talk. If anybody try to run up on Flacco, they getting packed the fuck out from all
Facts, man.
angles. Like,
Facts, come
I
on,
think
man.
all the Africans,
That ain't-
Liberians, Nigerians is pulling up on you.
no, that's cool. But if
Yeah, of
anybody
course.
come with that extra shit, we not gonna let it slide.
Yeah,
We wouldn't let nobody touch
Yo,
Flacco.
listen.
We might joke around and all that,
Yeah.
but
He's right too though. Like there's gonna be like mad like if my people's like in the crowd, like there's mad Nigerians coming, mad Nigerians coming. Give a shout out to my niggas, man. Zelly, K-Way, you feel me? Right, the whole nine, bro. You feel me, man? So listen, man, we're coming to have a good time. You feel me? I love LA. I love the people here. You feel me? I'm just excited to finally be able to meet the people. Cause the last live show I was supposed to be there, cause Adam did invite me there. This was like my first week here, but then I had to go back to North Dakota. So
yeah. Well, my bitch had caught herpes that day, so I couldn't go. No, she got COVID.
You sure?
Oh, I'm like,
Yeah,
damn.
yeah. No, she ain't got. Yeah, my bitch caught herpes. No, she got. she got airborne AIDS. No, she got COVID.
Yo, Lush, I seen you tell OJ the Juice Man, you used to sling that work to his music.
Absolutely,
Have you ever fucked a fiend?
absolutely.
Okay, so
Like a crackhead?
I here's the thing.
Like a real smoker in
No,
front
no,
of the
no,
liquor
no,
store?
no. Cokehead bitches
Fiend.
for show. Like, I mean, fiend is a very
yeah.
There's varying degrees.
How bad
of
was
fiend.
it? Like, were they just homeless fiends or
No,
were you
no,
fucking...
no. Like, man, attractive females that a
Oh.
lot of people would fuck with.
That don't
but,
count then.
But they was, you feel me? Like, they were in need, I was in need. A favor for a favor, like Scarface and Nas said. Easy call.
You broke the back of a crackhead bitch.
I definitely got domed.
My nigga.
No,
Yo,
My nigga. Yo, I love my nigga Lush, man. That's
nah, that's a yo OG for that.
a lot of head. You feel me? A lot of head.
Oh, just head?
No, I mean,
man.
I've
I was
stabbed
that
as well.
pussy too.
I've
He
stabbed
said
as well.
Okay.
I've spiked for sure. But no, like the frequent thing would be like, because here's the thing: if you get head from a girl when she on coke, there's a chance if while you're getting domed up, and this is a pro tip for all of y'all, all right? If you're getting domed up by a girl on coke, she's gonna be very enthusiastic. It's gonna be great, except for if you catch her throat at the moment when that drip hits, then there's a chance that your dickhead goes numb.
Oh,
And then that's gonna like ruin the entire experience,
Yeah.
right? But if she's doing crystal,
meth.
all good.
Oh,
Now
super
to the
sad.
point where I'll be like, here, you snort it off, you feel me? Snort it off my balls, go to town beforehand, and then you can earn yourself some more.
At that
Metro
point,
Boomin wants some more.
Nah, bro. At that point, though, if they're on meth, I feel like the corrosion of their teeth will like kind of leave it to where it's like no teeth and just all gums.
I
Wouldn't
wasn't
they
re-
bite your shit off too?
No, absolutely not.
Yo, they're on crystal
Nah,
meth.
they
They might
got no
wild
teeth.
out.
The head is gonna be fine with no teeth.
No, I wasn't really fond of that type of clientele. That's why, like, selling certain drugs, I wasn't like, I would prefer to like, classier drugs like cocaine with like a more upscale clientele typically.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying I was never, it go down in the DMs.
Yeah, man.
Well,
How to flop or what?
well, dang, we ain't did how to flop in a few weeks.
Yeah.
I feel like, huh? Who you
Yeah.
got?
For how to flop, man, listen, man. I'll probably, I'm not gonna go. In fact, yeah, yo, I went back in Drake's catalog, bro, and I listened to this shit called The Care Package. I feel like that is severely underrated because what Drake was doing on that album is what a lot of people been saying, yo, oh my God, Drake, I wish you would do. Bro, he's rapping at a level where it's like, come on, dog, like,
Well, that
this
was all
shit's
his
unfair.
That was like
throwaway stuff that
Yeah,
didn't make
That
it
was
to the
peak
album.
Drake SoundCloud though. Like he took those songs off of
Yeah.
SoundCloud and put
Yeah.
it on an album. So I feel like Drake has been part of that SoundCloud wave, like Lil Uzi and them. So like he was part of that era.
my nigga,
Sound
bro,
Click even before SoundCloud. Like,
SoundClick,
yeah, it was
right.
Sound Click. And that's when
LimeWire.
Soldier Boy got
around the
hot.
time Drake put out like Successful with Trey songs
Mm-hmm.
and records like that. Really the So Far Gone project, which was technically it's a mixtape,
Of course.
but it's before Take Care. That's peak Drake as far as
Dat
I'm
Piff,
concerned.
that was a crazy
Dat
download on
Piff.
Dat Piff.
Yeah.
Bro, nah, man. But like when you listen to like,
So you
the
you
Care
just now
Package-
discovering Care Package?
No. It's like I heard in all the songs, right? But like
Together.
it's yeah, right. But it's a body of work where it's like, yo, dog, like this nigga is doing this thing, bro. Like for example, man, like, and he has like 5 a.m. in New York, I think. And
9 p.m. in New York.
no,
No, 9 a.m. in New York.
No.
5 a.m. in Toronto.
Yeah, right.
That
Wait,
one.
Which
4
was
p.m. in
way later.
Calabasas.
Yeah, right.
Way later.
Yo, though, like, but like he got like those songs like back to back, right? So I'm like, damn, dog, like, right. You just gave us a lyrical masterpiece. Then right after that is the 5 a.m. in Toronto shit.
9 a.m. in Dallas.
Oh, my God.
And the Bridal Path one too.
Mm-hmm.
Any Time series by Drake, he finna tweak.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Every time.
Yeah.
That's why I was surprised to see that on the album Her Loss
gave
because
it
that was
21?
21. Yeah.
How y'all think? I think 21 did his thing on it though, low key though.
Yeah, he did. But I ain't gonna lie, I was waiting for Drake to come in.
I feel
Every
you.
time.
I'm like, because I seen that it was the timestamp with the, with the location. I'm like, oh shit, Drake about to go crazy. Because
Yeah,
my
every time.
favorite one is at 4 p.m. in Calabasas.
Yeah, that's
when he addressed
definitely
Diddy.
fire. Yeah.
Like it
He's
was
like bad boy take
oh
that.
my god, like that shit was crazy. So when I seen it on this album, I'm like, oh my god, he did it. And then it was 21, but 21 still slid.
I feel like he gave 21 that alley. Like that's probably one of the biggest alleys because that's a iconic Drake series. And to give it to 21, it has to speak on their actual relationship, how close they are. Because I ain't gonna lie, bar wise, 21 is not on that Drake level,
Yeah.
but to Drake to be like, yo, I know everyone's gonna check for this record, and I'm gonna give it to you. Is like it speaks on their collaboration.
Right. Well,
It's Drake's way of, for lack of a better word, manufacturing street credibility.
Yeah.
You
You're
know
right.
what I mean? Like, but he did it in a really graceful way. Like it's you could do it in a way where it seems because it comes off as corny, but Drake actually makes sense in the context of those records. Like he still go up. Like
And not only that too, 21 is a big fan of like R&B. You see him sing a lot of 90s R&B records. So I feel like him, Drake knows like, yo, you connect, like we connect in music. Like I feel like he be singing like SWV and certain stuff where you're like, yo, a trapper will actually sing that. And I think 21 even singing on the Her Lost album, it just showing you that him, 21, and Drake are perfect because he's a hood dude that still connects to R&B and still soft.
He's a reader too. Like he's not no stupid nigga, right? So that's why I think like Drake fuck with him. But also too is like he did great.
Because he's from England.
Yeah, right. No, listen, he did great though, right? But then let's not get too carried away though, because like I'm seeing niggas on these fucking like Instagram pages, Twitter talking about how 21 carried Drake. You niggas are smoking dick.
No, absolutely not.
Not at all.
He didn't. He didn't. I mean, Drake clearly, I mean, all the quotables, 90% of them, but which I was surprised about. But are y'all familiar with the theory of Amber's bosom?
No.
Okay, Amber Rose's tits, incredible, right?
Okay.
If you are a rapper
Yeah.
and you're resting your face on Amber Rose's tits, your bars are going to be off the hook. And then as soon as the warm embrace of her nipples are removed from your mouth, instantly it's like a curse and you have to fight to get back on. I mean, look what happened with Wiz. Look what happened with Ye. Look what happened with 21. They all like had, you look at their trajectory, go like this, and then they had to fight to go back up again.
So I know we was about to get into
Nah, come on, bro.
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
I only say that for Wiz. I'll give Wiz that.
Bro, 21 like already like dropped like a classic album right before Amber Rose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. But I'm just saying.
I mean, mixtape.
But,
yeah, okay, yeah.
You know, he had dropped the tape with Red Ops and all that.
Yeah,
but
of
like,
course.
but then when he had his biggest commercial moments or like on the rise to it, Amber's tits were present.
Yes, sir.
That fool had a shirt that said "hoe" on it, doing the slut walk and all that. Like,
Listen, bro, I'll never let him
I'm
live that down,
I'm a
bro.
slut too.
Nah, I'll never let him live that down, bro, because he was, bro, that was peak simping, and like 21 is a gangster, all right? So see him like where I'm a slut too and support like the whole shit and the thottery is crazy. Man.
I support the whole shit and the thottery. I'm all here for it. Sexual empowerment. Let's go. You feel me? Drop your drawers as much as you want. You feel me?
Yo, it
Get
got
your
crazy
money.
though, right? No, listen, but like that shit got crazy when I seen bitches who was at the fucking rally and shit talking about, oh, I got zero bodies. I'm a virgin, but I'm a slut too. At this point, bro, like y'all just making up words down there. You feel me?
Hey, all I gotta say is prove it.
Why shoot
When's
the
about
last
it?
one? I feel like she canceled it. Slut
Like,
walks.
no, it was like pre-COVID. So like once
Okay.
COVID came, she kind of said, "Fuck this shit," you know.
So who's your hotter flop? We went on a tangent.
No, Drake care package is my hot. You feel
That's a
me?
good one. Who y'all got?
Yeah, I'm going with I'm from the East Coast. I gotta go with my boy K Flock. He's about to drop an actual project, being in jail and stuff, and all the singles he dropped. He's one of the hottest rappers that's dropping from jail, and I feel like if he was out, we would feel the presence of what we have from Pop Smoke. So I'm going with K Flock. He's dropping that tape Friday, so check that out.
And we're gonna unpack this man's repertoire and current relevance a little bit later. But King's Disease 3 by Nas just dropped. Speaking of the East Coast,
Ain't not one nigga. Listen up, bro.
Oh,
Ain't no. Listen, wait, bro. Listen. Ain't no nigga hopping in a wheel right now saying, bruh, drop that King Disease 3, bro. This shit just dropped his fire. Ain't not one nigga saying that right now.
well, if you're not a fucking tip dogging, dry clipping, dick riding, SoundCloud raised ass, new booty ass, Mark ass,
16.
come on, fool.
Well,
Red
we-
Brad's ass.
We definitely gonna get into is Nas relevant in 2022 or not.
We gonna chop game.
But I'm really fucking with Glorilla's project, and I think I don't think we've seen in a long time if for dudes and females to be championing a female rapper.
Love me
Like,
some Gorilla.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's that Drake effect, man. Like, it's her quotables, bro. Like, she just got, like, songs full of nothing but freaking quotables, which is how Drake became, like, a superpower. He just did songs with bad quotables to where, like, you had to go to, like, Instagram and quote everything, right?
Yeah.
But,
Bro, I don't care if she sound like a cornbread fed version of Pop Smoke. I'm still hitting from the back.
That's
You
her
feel
fake
me?
voice,
Like,
though.
yeah.
No, that's her fake voice. Let's be real, bro. I wasn't going to expose her. I fuck with her. But come on, Glorilla, bro. We see them early songs, my nigga. You wasn't sounding like no husky nigga, bro. You was sounding like a real female, right? With the whole low, with the pitchy voice.
She had a dude that probably broke her heart. That's why she probably got on some other shit.
Man, hell nah, bro. But yo, and now we starting to see again like the power of artist development, right? because I've been told you she's an industry plant. But like we started to see the
Well, how do you define industry plant?
sure. So we thought that her FNF, right, was this organic thing that like just kind of took off and on its own. It turns out there was a label and some power brokers behind her before she dropped that. So, so it's not really like organic.
So, I mean, to me, it is organic in the sense that you don't know what's going to resonate at the end of the day.
Yeah, of course.
When I think of industry plant, I look at artists like Asher Roth. Remember Asher Roth, the white boy?
I Love College.
Yeah, like the whole marketing behind him, and even Macklemore. And I fucks with Macklemore, so I'm not trying. Macklemore, the whole marketing behind him was, I'm independent. I don't have a machine behind me. Yeah, you do. When you're trying to like create this illusion of being independent, but you're not, that right there is an industry plant.
Exactly my point, right? And that's what she did, right? Like again, like.
But we never, it never said like she's independent. That was never like a thing, you know.
That was for her.
Yeah.
Okay, right, but like there was still this illusion though of she's just this independent, grinding girl from the ghetto. But turn out, nah, bro. Listen, like she already had the team of the power brokers who had that bag behind her, and they pushed that song heavy on niggas, right? You feel me? So again, she got mad talent, bro. But let's not like pretend like she was this independent queen grinding, just put out this random song on freaking TikTok. That shit took off. Nah, bro. There was some real money and power behind that song.
I feel like you're right, because in the sense that there was money behind it, but I still feel like it was a gamble because her image wasn't something that we seen before. Like she didn't come in with big ass titties or fake ass titties. Big ass. She came through like a girl that you literally know from the block that you grew up with and stuff. So I feel like they did put the money behind her, but you got to put in perspective who else was similar to her that was already in the game. So it's like that's a risk because we're promoting something that we never seen before. And if it goes, how do we know if it goes? And I feel like we've never seen a girl like Gorilla in the rap game before.
Bro, wait. Here, right? So here's why I can't call it a gang, right? Right? Again, like we never seen a 7'6" nigga with handles and a shot in an NBA, but we know once we can find a 7'6" nigga with handles and a shot,
Victor,
he's gonna win. So she is pretty much like, once you defeat all the bitter bitches in the shade room, chat room, she's the head boss. She's the boss of the bitter bitch, meaning like her whole persona is what the current climate is for females. The ratchet, yas, oh my God. Like, she's the head bitch for that shit, right? So, like...
She reminds me of a modern Gangsta Boo or Mia X. Like a hard-ass chick from the South that can really rap, that dudes could actually listen to and not feel embarrassed about it. Now, you want to talk about industry plant? CJ, the dude that did the Whoopty song.
I'll be real, man.
That is the textbook definition of an industry plant, and guess what? That proves that it's a roll of the dice, because how did he follow that up? Yeah. You know what I mean?
But he can actually rap though, like, and like that's kind of like the fucked up part, right? Because bro, like his old videos when he was skinny as fuck, bro, he was actually spitting like some actual like some shit that's damn, bro, like this nigga is on par with like niggas like. You feel me? With like, let's say Freddie Gibbs or like
Get
J.
the
Cole.
fuck out of here, bro.
No, he was spitting,
you're
bro.
You're not gonna disrespect Freddie Gibbs
he
like
was
that,
spitting.
bro.
No, like he's a great rapper, bro. Like he knows how to rap.
I know you academics raised, but that don't mean you gotta get it at Gangsta Gibbs.
I love Freddie Gibbs. No, hell, listen, I love Freddie Gibbs.
Okay,
you feel me?
okay.
Bro, like Freddie Gibbs is part of like, Pun's little, right? So I fuck with Freddie Gibbs. But CJ was an actual rapper, right? And and like the fact that he kind of like...
It's a very lofty comparison, sir.
What, to like Freddie Gibbs?
Yeah.
Bro, like go back to like CJ old stuff when like he was skinny and like, bro, he was skinny as fuck.
CJ was a good rapper, like Mims was a good rapper.
Yeah, Mims was.
Wait. Like,
this is why I'm hot.
This is why.
He had some bars too, though.
Yeah, exactly. He could actually rap, and I think that's a pretty in the pocket comparison for what CJ was doing.
Nah, bro. Like CJ, if he would have said, "Yo, fuck this industry shit. I'm gonna grind this underground scene," he would have been somebody we consider, this guy is super lyrical.
But CJ had no image, but I feel like Gorilla has all the image in the world. Because it's like when Chief Keef showed up in the rap game, he had that certain music video where it's like, yo, I'm with all my hood dudes. We're turning up. You've never seen that. And Gorilla has it for females where it's like 20 girls ratchet all up ready to just swing on anyone.
A pregnant bitch in the video too, bro.
Yeah, that's
love it.
But that's realistic. That's why I feel like she's very relatable.
Bitches be pregnant.
Yeah, all the time.
And that's like the equivalent.
And they be acting ratchet. They be like that, yeah.
Whereas CJ, literally, his song was a catchphrase of a gang that he wasn't a part of. Yeah. He had a bunch of people in the video that he had never met before posing as his hood. He had a red rag, although he's not a blood. Like all that.
And he had a manager too that was part of Violator that was with 50 Cent and stuff that been in the industry for
I think
years.
It was like his uncle or some shit.
Yeah, it's his uncle. Like, he worked with Violator, 50 Cent's management, and it's like he had a plug in the industry way before he even dropped the record, so it was easy for him to push.
Now that is an industry plant right there.
Yeah.
Glorilla doing her thing.
Glorilla doing her thing.
I love Glorilla.
She ain't no gimmick. She ain't come in with no big... And like, you know,
because she's gonna have beef with a female, like the way female rappers been going. Do you think she's like she has to have a beef coming though?
I don't think so,
bro.
Like, I don't think nobody gonna want to fuck with her.
I agree.
Nobody gonna want to fuck with Glorilla.
We would have thought of that with Cardi B, even Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj probably the number one person, and the fact that Lotto turned up on her, I feel like there's somebody that would touch Gorilla.
Well, right now we seeing it's a time like as far as Glorilla's concerned, from what I'm seeing, I don't know what's be going on internally, but it seems like everybody's genuinely happy for her, and everybody genuinely like. Fuck with her.
At a certain point, though, because when Nicki came in the game, there was no beef, and then at a certain point, boom.
No, Nicki had people making videos about her saying that she used to be a dude, that she was in a relationship with a girl that's
yeah, I mean,
a film.
but weird little internet rumors.
People felt like she was too gimmicky. They had the shit where they were saying that she was copying every single Lil Kim photo and stuff like.
But that's
her
all.
And Remy Ma.
But that's all after her initial ascent to power. Like when she first came out with like Itty Bitty Piggy, Higher Than a Kite or whatever. All like her initial songs.
I remember getting bashed for loving that music.
That shit was hard. Like, and her Warning B.I.G. remix, like all that, people were just like, yo, this bitch is dope. She's a spitter. And then
there was a girl who came out and she did like a I forget what the girl name was, but I remember it was on MySpace. And it was a girl and she was rapping like her, like trying to be, you know, like copy the whole little and then you know the way that she rapped back then or whatever. But I remember beef.
Yeah, but there wasn't anything on the scale that was actual other industry rappers until Kim. And then after that, it's been up for Nicki ever since. Yeah. And really, a lot of it because with Kim, she refused to pay homage. Like she was swagger jacking super tough, but not actually acknowledging the source. And then she was like doing all you bitches are my sons and like that whole narrative. Like, so of course, everyone's gonna try to get at you at that point.
Nah, but Nicki, like at this point though, I think Kim, right, you know, like said something similar, right, like about Nicki, right? But Nicki, I feel like why, you know, like she surpassed everybody, bro, was like, again, like let's say Kim, right? Bro, like Kim was not, if you put a young like Kim right now in 2022, like she wouldn't be like a top 5 or even like top 10 female rapper. You feel me?
As far as what?
Just bars.
But Biggie's running her stuff, so that I don't know.
No. Like Kim was a way more competent rapper than most of these bitches, bro.
Look, Biggie was running her lyrics too, though.
Yeah.
Well,
all these girls have writers.
Yeah, but everybody don't got Biggie.
Exactly. Glorilla has writers. You know what I mean? Like none of these.
Wait, hold up. Glorilla got writers?
Yeah, the dude that produced her track.
Hit Kid?
Yeah.
Wait, hold up now, bro. Now, I did not know that.
Yes.
And if that's true, then we gotta disqualify her from that conversation.
No. Guy himself gonna have to come down here and show.
Yeah, hold up now, bro. Hold up.
She acknowledged that she had writers. Though. She didn't deny that. She didn't deny that.
I ain't gonna lie, I did see her write something that like she's like, yo, I write all my shit. So she's trying to portray like she writes all her shit.
Listen,
so when did she acknowledge she got writers?
I saw a clip of her in response to that. What's the dude's name? The producer?
Hit Kid.
Yeah, Hit, who's really dope producer.
Dope.
That produced FNF and all that. And she was talking about the session and how she had writers in that session. Like,
now I'll be real. I heard her old stuff, and she was still rapping and spitting in the same cadence, and she was actually dope as hell. So if she got writers though, then she has to be disqualified from the Nicki Minaj conversation.
Bro, but like if you look at, and I don't want to put women on a different level, and I hate like
of course.
gender bias in conversations, but literally almost all of the greatest female rappers of all time have had writers. Lauryn Hill had Wyclef, Young Z, and Pace One as her writers for years, and she's considered the greatest of all time.
I did not know that. Wow.
I didn't know that.
Queen Latifah had writers for her entire career. I'm not even gonna. I don't even want to say some of the other names because it's gonna stir up some controversy. Let's talk about the women who didn't have writers.
Okay.
Rod Digga didn't have writers.
Nicki.
Nicki has had writers her entire fucking career. Safari was writing for her.
Listen, she denied all that shit. And to be real, bruh, Safari pen ain't on Nicki's level.
Y'all see what y'all saw Wildin' Out when they was like, well, how come he can't write his own?
Nah, dude.
Man, come on, bro. Safari pen ain't fucking with no Nicki Minaj pen right now, bro. I'm talking about just bar.
Bro, she's had writers her entire career.
Man,
but are we talking about like
when Safari, the shit that Safari be rapping, he sound like a bitch.
Exactly.
Like he sound Safari's bars sound like if a girl said them that they would be fired in a motherfucker.
Look, Flacco, I'm not saying that Nicki hasn't written her own bars. I'm saying she's had writers her entire career.
I don't believe.
But are we talking about writers for like the hooks?
No.
Are we talking about writing for the hooks or the bars? Because I feel like a lot of people got writers for hooks.
A lot of people got writers for their bars too. And this isn't mutually exclusive to women. A lot of your favorite male rappers have had assistants with the bars as well. I've been in writing camps for a lot of major artists.
It's three women that I know for sure don't got writers. Umbrella, she don't no writer. She's hard. It's one female that I get so fucking pissed off that's never brought up in these conversations.
Lady London?
No.
She's hard.
Lady London is hard.
Her too, but then this chick that I believe, bro, is top 3 pen game is crazy.
Natty?
Dreezy.
Dreezy is fire. Dreezy is fire.
Bro.
Dreezy is fire.
Crazy.
I was about to say that. I did not expect you to say that.
Bro,
I always use her as an example when they talk about who's like the hardest female rapper.
Yeah.
Dreezy's killing all these hoes. Let's be honest.
No.
She's top 3, if not top 2, right? Because to me, it's Nicki Minaj and then Dreezy.
You seen her Hit Girl with a Hit Boy album?
Yeah,
bro. Fire, bro.
The thing is, Dreezy's actually been a writer for a lot of other artists.
Yeah.
I believe it.
And that's the reason why she hasn't gotten as big as she could. Because she's cute as fuck. She rap her fucking.
She's dark skinned, bro.
I don't know.
Be real here, bro. Nigga, she's bad as fuck, got ass, thick as fuck, can rap, got the songs, bro. Got some fucking Gucci that's like 20, 50 million views. And she's not as big right now because let's be real, man.
You got to be consistent, though, because I feel like she had it when she dropped a Body with Jeremiah and then she had a song with Gucci Mane. But, like, somebody like that, they got to just keep dropping. She took too much time where I feel like it made her fall off in a sense. But her music is still there, but, like,
she got hooks. She could sing. Like, she checks all the boxes.
Yeah.
So, look, because
she's from Chicago.
This topic was actually at the bottom of the list. So, while we already own it, who's the top female rapper in 2022?
Oh, listen, man, that's not even close. It's Nicki Minaj, man. Like, I feel like right now, like we haven't seen again. Now, who's the hottest in terms of most emerging artists is Glorilla for sure. You feel me? Right? Like the buzz around her right now is not even close. But who can drop, let's say, an album right now and sell the most or like chart the highest like that is like Nicki Minaj.
But then why did Cardi?
It's Cardi.
Why did Cardi literally shatter? Cardi literally shattered all of Nicki's entire sales records for the year. Look it up. Men lie, women lie. You know the rest. Cardi B destroyed Nicki's numbers.
And the fact that Cardi's still competing off of one album 5 years ago.
It doesn't matter.
Cardi's still hot to this day off of one album. I think like the world is anticipating that second Cardi B album. And I truly think when her or Travis Scott drop, their next album is going to like... Cardi B's next album is going to be bigger than Nicki Minaj. And I rock with Nicki.
To be honest, I love Nicki, you feel me? But she is not even in the conversation right now.
Well,
I wouldn't say all that.
She's not in the conversation.
Wait.
There's several female rappers that have way more traction, have way more conversation around them, and are way more relevant.
This year? Because she dropped the record with Fabio Foreign that was crazy in New York.
That was a big record.
In New York.
That's
and
a
then
big
she had the Lil Baby
Freaky
record.
Girl though just went like what? Like
number one.
Yeah, come on.
Because it's her brand. It's in that sense of icon. She's an icon where her iconic status is gonna propel her no matter what.
And despite all that, Cardi destroyed her sales.
No, I agree.
If Cardi's last album sales was 5 years ago,
I'm not talking about her album sales. I'm talking about the records that she was on. Her
like
streams.
WAP was a bigger record than any record.
And
Nicki
that's
Minaj
last
put out.
year, but still.
Hell no.
WAP?
Hell no.
That was
WAP's a bigger
WAP is
record
bigger
than
record
anything
than
Nicki has done in years.
No, that's like 2020?
2020.
That was
2020. 2020.
Bro,
What record Nicki Minaj got bigger than WAP?
In the past several years.
That's 2 years ago. Cardi B right now in 2022, let's be real. She probably hops on other niggas. Again, the last Cardi B song flopped.
It did.
With Kanye and Lil, that shit flopped.
But what's flop though? Because it went gold.
Right.
To her standards, it flopped.
Right.
But to everybody else, because I feel you, it didn't touch culture. That wasn't a cultural record at all.
Bro, wait. What did it chart?
It charted like 40. So that's why a lot of people can't chart 40.
It flopped.
I can
not
go
a
to
flop.
100.
That's
That's
not
not
a flop.
to Cardi B status. I
Cardi
feel you,
charted
but
top 40 in 2022. Nicki Minaj went
number one. Now
But she charted multiple times though. Her sales are killing Nicki's this year. Look it up.
Wait.
But what about
Look
features
up her-
though? If Cardi B hops on your feature or Nicki Minaj
What's
hops
this?
on your feature,
What's this? Cardi B officially passes
Nicki Minaj to become
and over one album,
RIAA's
most
most
certified
female rapper ever.
Wait.
off of one album.
Wait. Scroll down again. It's just like some 5 years ago shit.
No, dog. This is passing Nicki's accolades since
She dropped an
2007.
Nicki
bro.
don't got a
bro.
Grammy. Cardi B got a Grammy.
Fan, come on, bro. Let's be real here, bro.
Look,
Like,
Nicki is
it's
probably
blasphemy that
Nicki's probably the female GOAT. You know
She
what I mean?
is, she is.
But
Yeah.
she's not more relevant than Cardi right now. In
Right
fact,
now, of course.
she's not more relevant than Cardi, than Lotto, than City
Nah,
Girls.
he's talking now.
No.
Lotto, she's way
No.
bigger than Lotto. We're not
No.
gonna do that.
No.
Lotto got one record, and she's hiding down south. But overall,
No.
If you
Less-
go to New York, no one's checking for
less
Lotto.
relevant.
She has listen, bro.
New York is a tricky region though.
But what about LA? I don't know LA like that. Is
She-
people
Lotto's
talking
popping.
I fuck with Lotto.
Yeah, Lotto
I
is
fuck with
popping.
Lotto.
Okay.
Bro, she's hot. Bro, Nicki Minaj just went number one, bro. Right. So at this point in time in 2022, again, Cardi album from 5 years ago, WAP from 2 years ago is cool. But right now in 2022, bro, Nicki Minaj right now is more relevant in terms of music. Now, Cardi
you're
had
right.
the Tomorrow 2 shit, but that's Glorilla record, not Cardi's record.
But no. The only way I can give you that, Gorilla dropped that record a month way before Cardi B even hopped on it, and didn't do anything till Cardi B hopped on it. So
Look,
we can't say that. It's a remix. That song been out, so you can't say
Cardi
that.
made that record go big.
100%.
She dissed Nicki on it too, where she was like,
Come on, but credit for a remix now. This
Ju-
what we doing.
just like-
"Yo,
Yes.
Lil Wayne, he got hot. Lil Wayne,
Yeah.
literally before he hit the Carter 3, he had a bunch of features that rappers, if you're smart, you go on a bunch of features, you body it, then you propel your next project."
And don't forget when Nicki did Boss Ass Bitch, she got them girls a record deal, so that shit counts.
And Nicki's first several hit records were on the strength of features. Her being on her being
Ludacris.
on five-star chick.
Five-star chick.
Oh, that
Fucking
one.
freaky Girl by Gucci Mane. Like all those records were
Big Sean, ass.
Yeah,
You're right.
So that's her whole ascendance was based on her being on features, bro.
Listen,
and not her records.
I definitely agree, but if we're talking about like in terms of like a legacy play or just who's currently like
Yeah,
the hot
legacy,
and
but
relevant right
that's-
now. No. Here, right? Just who's more hotter and relevant right now, bro? Come on, man. Like if Nicki Minaj just had a number one song in the country, right? She was just on the Doja Cat shit too. That went number one like last year.
Say so.
Like,
That was a
come
huge
on,
record.
bro.
Huge record.
Yeah, come
Nicki
on.
Minaj got gray hairs in her pussy. This shit is fucking not
Come
even
on.
a
All
right, well,
conversation,
look,
bro.
So while we talking about relevancy, 21 Savage was just on Clubhouse, and he
Yeah.
said Nas is not relevant. What are y'all thoughts on that? Is Nas relevant in 2022?
Here, so I'm gonna start, right? So let's just first talk about like King Disease 2, right? Now
2 or 3.
No, 2, like from last year, right? So last year, Nas sold, I believe, 56,000 copies first week. He won a Grammy for Best Rap Album. So
he won it?
Yeah, right? So it'll be tough for me to say he's irrelevant if last year he just did that. However, I'm not going to go as irrelevant. I'm going to go as it's currently unknown until we find out what King Disease 3. Because again, we've seen Lil Baby being hot 1 year and then 9 months later, he's selling 19,000 copies first week, right? So we know that's possible. You can go from being the hottest nigga on earth a year ago and being irrelevant the next year, right? So King Disease 3. Now, King Disease 3, if you look up its potential numbers, it's like undefined on one source, another source saying it's projected to under 20,000, right? So King Disease 3 right now is looking like it's about to flop. It's setting up for probably one of the biggest flops we've seen yet, right? So if King Disease 3 flops, then I'll probably have to say the nigga is probably irrelevant as of now. However, it's unknown because he did win a Grammy and sold 56,000 copies first week last year.
Wait, before you go in on him, I just want to say shout out to Nas because he shouted Draco out on the album.
Right.
Thank you, much appreciated. The whole city fuck with that. Thank you.
You're from New York, right? What are your thoughts on Nas?
Nah, Nas, to me, Nas is definitely relevant because we got to speak on like
he's relevant.
He's relevant because like if you basing on numbers, I think he's gonna do over like 33,000. And would we all agree? Do you guys consider Fabio Foreign relevant?
Yes, right. But wait,
he sold 30,000 first week. If we going by, because
Wait, I
my
don't
thing
think
is
the Nas
numbers
goes
over narratives.
No. So like I'm saying though, yes, right. But I don't think Nas is gonna do 33K with this album.
I think he is based off everyone's talk. 21 made it where everyone wants to even go listen to that Nas album now. So I think the sales are gonna boost to it. So I do think it's gonna go over 30. But like that's what I'm saying. If we're basing relevancy on numbers, where are we basing it? Because like, do you guys consider DDG relevant?
Yes.
To music?
Yeah, DDG.
Now I'll be real with you, dog. In terms of hip hop and music, he's probably like irrelevant.
He has a hit record.
What?
The one with Blueface.
When? Like
I'm saying he's had a hit record.
that's like 2 years ago, right?
It's like it was a minute ago.
Bro, listen, like okay, so like again, like Cola Ray sold about like what?
It's 15K
15?
first week.
All right,
She's relevant.
Carla Ray is relevant.
right now in 2022,
She's on a
Shit.
downward trend.
shit, I ain't hear about Cola Ray in like a year since she's
Because Ice Spice.
Shit.
So here's the thing.
You fucking messy.
Yo, that's
Yo, I love me some fucking
You
Ice
is
Spice,
messy.
man. My Nigerian Naja queen.
No,
Shout out to her, man.
I love Ice Spice. She's like, I like her music too. I know I'm in the minority on that. Like,
You like
she got
that
some
ass,
bops. I'm obsessed with her. But
Did y'all listen to the album?
Ice Spice's
she dropped
No,
out?
Nas.
Nas.
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
So
these three.
okay, the album is phenomenal from a.
Of course.
But look, I understand why 21 Savage would say that Nas is irrelevant because to his generation, he's unaware of the impact that Nas has. And even though so many things like, Nas's song from his second album, it was written, the song The Message was sampled by Juice WRLD and was Juice WRLD's first hit record. You know what I mean? Like it's the same sample. So a lot of the influence that Nas has is still felt, but a lot of these kids aren't necessarily aware of it. So I can understand why 21 Savage would make that statement. But you really can't say he's irrelevant because if you're looking at the overall scale of the culture, Nas is able to sell out large venues, city to city, state to state, off the strength of not only this album, but his entire catalog. Him and Wu-Tang and Busta just literally sold out venues across the country and actually have dope performances and are putting numbers on the board. Look at his monthly listeners on Spotify. You can't say he's irrelevant. At the end of the day, it's a different contingent. You're talking about adult contemporary boom bap hip hop. Yeah. So for the people that are over 30 years old, he's more relevant, and like people like 21 Savage aren't relevant if it wasn't for that Drake collab. But
Nah, hell no.
for people of a certain age demographic, he's not. You know what I mean? So
bro. Like you can't.
Hip hop has been around. Hip hop has this whole problem with ageism and people looking down on old heads.
And whose fault is that though?
It's I'm not saying that it's not the previous generation's fault for not instilling that in them. I'm not holding this generation accountable. And I understand. Look, I'm not one of those people that like Lil Yachty and Lil Xan not liking Pac. I understand it. Now I feel like the way that they came out with it, with the abrasive language.
But not Pac though, right? Hair, right? So look, like the rock stars, right? Again, just for any other genre besides hip hop, those rock stars, those like R&B artists, like they would embrace. I'm talking about they would embrace and ride hard for the, younger generation, right, in those genres. But the hip hop niggas, man, listen, man, these niggas getting 80,000 a show. They cracked out broke and hating, right? So like that's why the younger generation don't really fuck with that generation, bro, because they just a bunch of hating ass niggas who hate to see the low niggas shining because they feel like that form of art is lesser than to what they were producing.
And there's a lot of truth to that. I agree.
Yeah.
And then you got guys like Nas who are shouting out Draco that kind of like basically refute that theory in a nutshell right there. So you like it's all generalizations, but to make a statement like Nas is irrelevant, like it's absolutely not true. It's blasphemous in fact. Like, you know what I mean?
It's not blasphemous. Like it's currently unknown because again, we cannot use, let's say, like somebody selling out venues because again, like we've seen like these, like for example, like the Roots, right? Yo, like they can sell out, you know, like a huge venue or you know, some like really old like 80 artists. Like they can sell out some crazy venue at some like stadium or
what 80s artist can sell out a venue right now?
Nah, you too.
I'm talking about what rap in hip hop.
Rapper.
Wait.
LL Cool J because he does Rock the Bells festival in New York.
LL Cool J, literally, what'd you just say? Rock the Bells Festival.
That is his.
Which it is his, but guess how many other artists are on that with him? That's not just LL Cool J.
Yeah, that's a bunch of 80s.
They need
I'm sure
to all
Wyclef
listen. Wyclef is not an 80s artist, first of all. That's a 90s artist. And Wyclef is definitely not selling out venues, bro.
Bro.
He's not.
Wait.
Fugees Reunite, they will, though.
Yeah, right?
But
that's a 90s group.
But my whole
exactly
thing,
my point, right? But they're still irrelevant currently. Sorry, go ahead.
because my whole thing, I feel like we got to change the word of relevancy because back in the 90s and 80s, it made more sense because the amount of music that was coming out. We're in 2022 where it's a fluctuation of so much music, so much content coming out where I might not know something at all, but that doesn't mean it's not relevant. It's too much music going out where for you to know everything that's current. Like I think it's literally impossible for the human mind to comprehend all the type of music that's coming out. So like in the East Coast, where I'm from, Providence, around New York and stuff, the younger kids from that area do rock with Nas still and stuff. 21's from Atlanta, so I get why. Atlanta artists, there's certain artists from your region that no matter what, you're gonna always rock with them. Like I feel like the West Coast, you got certain artists like E40s or
like 21 Savage would never say that about Outkast.
Yeah, he wouldn't because it's from down south where he's from. But I think it's too much music because even like all these rappers that are dying, some people would be like, yo, I don't even know half the rappers that are dying because there's so much content coming out. So relevancy has to change because we can't keep everything. Like just because you don't know something doesn't mean it's not relevant. Just because I don't know something, it's too much information going on because dudes selling out a bunch of arenas, selling out things, and you have no clue about it. There's a lot of young artists that you have no clue about, but there's a lot of younger people that because of streaming services are connected to the Tupacs. They're actually listening to a lot of this new music. We just not having these conversations.
Right.
But that's why it's not fair to me that at a certain point you get, because when has an era agreed with the era before them or the era after them?
An era is usually a response to the era before then.
Yeah, it's either the generations before, whatever is current, will say, oh, that music is trash. Y'all just putting out anything now. And then the current era will be like, that shit old, or, you know, whatever, y'all old heads and stuff. So us keep equating relevancy to age is just a fucking flaw because I don't wear Team Jordans. So they're irrelevant to me. But for whatever reason, Jordan keep making them. Somebody's buying them. Somebody buying them. Somebody's keeping Skechers open. Somebody is still going to Burger King. Like it's a group who fucks with this. So we can't say like, oh, well, Nas is irrelevant because A, B, and C, but he got a Grammy. He's selling out shows.
Well, and let me. That's a good point. And Flacco,
last year though,
and he might sell more than Gorilla. That's the thing too. First week, he might sell more.
Yeah,
Flacco, like real talk.
Sure.
Is the Baby relevant right now?
Right now? Yeah, I'll be real with you, dog. Like my nigga probably got one more chance. You feel me?
Because Nas is selling out venues that he's getting canceled in.
Oh yeah. But no, again though, and here's why like that's not like a great like judge, right? Because again, if like fucking Outkast wanted to do like a festival right now, right? Or you know, like do a show, and he can like they can sell out stadiums, but in terms of to the discussion of mainstream music currently, they're not relevant. They're in the fucking back thought of our fucking minds due to them not dropping. And like who knows if they would have kept consistent, who knows? Like maybe, you know, like we would have probably said, you know what, bro, bye. You know, like we're not interested, right? So we can't really use the stadium thing because, you know,
but that's a good point. But Nas has stayed in the conversation.
Of course.
He's put out records on a yearly basis.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
So it's like at the end of the day, I understand why people would say that. And is he moving the needle as far as what's current and what's really popping like that? No. But he's still, as far as the critics are concerned, as far as people of a certain demographic.
Who is moving? Like realistically, who in rap is truly moving the culture? It's not really. It's too big of a culture. Like.
But really, you could say like certain things like Bronx real music, Detroit rap, you know what I mean? Like Memphis, like there's certain movements right now that are moving the needle. Let's be honest, 2022 is the year of the thoughts. Every single year in hip hop history, there's a certain swag, a certain moment, a certain artist that captures the attention. Like the way, think about this, like the way when A$AP Rocky came out in 2011, 2012, like that movement, everyone, like the impact that made.
Every dark-skinned nigga.
But there's nothing like that.
Pretty boy.
There's nothing similar to that impact, though.
Right now, like
the
biggest impact is females.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
it's the year of the females.
year of the woman.
It's the year of Glorilla, Lotto, Ice Spice.
Thought rap.
Like, you know, Cardi. And that's why I said all them are more relevant than Nicki right now. However, they're all like little baby pigs nursing on fucking Nicki's teats. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of things that's current too is blackballed because like Bronx Drill, like Didi Osama, his music videos, he drops a music video, he's getting 2-3 million views each music video. He's dropping a music video every week. Where certain artists like the Gorillas and stuff are not getting those type of views, but
She putting numbers up.
she's putting up, but the Didi Osama numbers. But the only reason why you could say he's blackballed, he's talking about I'm smoking on this dude, I'm smoking.
Right.
So I think a lot of it's so like disrespectful. Rap is that certain people that are moving are not gonna get to those certain levels because their music is just can't go through that door.
Well, 1,000%. And even look at Youngboy. I always talk about Youngboy, and we've had discussions on this show about Youngboy's relevance. And Youngboy is putting out videos that get 50 million, 100 million views. He's able to literally sell 30, 40,000 units announcing.
I'm just dropping tomorrow.
Right. You know what I mean?
Blackballed.
But exactly. So, and like, but if you look like over the years, there was the whole ASAP movement. And then like, shortly after that, cloud rap, and then SoundCloud was birthed from that, like the whole SoundCloud rap movement. And then like, and even before then, it was like trap music, like really rose to prominence on a much larger level. And like there's a lot of in drill music, you know what I mean? Like Chicago drill when it first came out. But all these different movements, they have a certain edginess that kind of makes it so it's difficult for them to shine in a mainstream context until years later when it gets homogenized and watered down. Like you were talking about that 5EO Foreign record, you know what I mean? And even 5EO being on Donda previous to that. That's years after Brooklyn Drill was making waves and shit, but it took like a really poppy, homogenized example of it for it to resonate with the masses, right?
I feel like it's a pick and choose.
No.
What do you mean?
No, right? So like 5 Foreign, you know, like it's just the natural evolution, right? For example, right, like we've seen like people like, let's say like Pooh Shiesty, right, who was, you know, talking about the same shit, just as edgy, right? But it's just the natural evolution of I'm starting off here, and eventually, right, you know, by dropping hits, right? So for 5 Foreign, it's just bro ain't half the hits, you know?
Nah, but you know what? It's not just about the content, it's the way it's presented. Think about this, dude. Think about this. And like, I'm going to get historical about it.
Of course.
But we'll just use like a newer example to start.
Chicago Joe?
Okay, sure. But what I was thinking about was pull up with a stick. Let it hit.
Yeah.
Like that was a hit record because it sounded so sweet and sublime. It was like this happy sounding record, but he's talking about some real grimy shit. Now let's
Nelly did that from Country Grammar
exactly
too, though.
the street sweeper.
Yo,
perfect example.
I listened to that shit again, bro. That nigga was talking about drive-bys in a fucking.
Yes.
Bro, I never knew that though.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. And let's look at music history, right?
Yeah.
Ice-T made Cop Killer and got blackballed because it was how blatant and how, you know, obvious it was what he was saying. Fuck the police by NWA. Same thing. Look back. So Cop Killer is essentially the same exact record as what? As Bob Marley, I Shot the Sheriff. He's a cop killer. He shot the sheriff, but he didn't shoot the deputy, but he swear it wasn't self-defense.
Yeah,
But because of the way the record sounds and it's presented, it's able to get a pass, become a mainstream hit.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
so tell me this. Ack and 21 had a little back and forth because Ack said that 21 was not the biggest artist over a number of people, including Lil Baby.
21 feeling himself right now, huh? I ain't mad, but
bro, listen, man, 21
feeling himself.
Bro, 21 is my guy. I love him, bro. But like, again, like 21 is not on drugs, so I'm not gonna disrespect him by saying he's smoking that bath salt, bro. But he's smoking something, dog.
He's off that good 1987 South Central LA bass rock cavi if you think he's the number one artist right now.
Bro, like, yo, it's past that because, like, by every metric you want to use, bro, like, Lil Baby is more Instagram followers, 132 songs on Billboards compared to 21 Savage, 60 songs on Billboard, right? 13 top 10 hits to 21 Savage, 6 top 10 hits, right? So, like, by every metric you want to use, I'm talking about album sales. Baby sold 212, 21 Savage sold
197 last.
Yeah, right? So, like, by every metric you want to use to determine who's the bigger artist, Lil Baby outperforms 21 Savage. Now, I hope my brother 21 Savage ain't doing the coon shit by trying to count Post Malone Rockstar as his song, my nigga. That ain't your shit, bro. That's that white man shit, my nigga.
Yeah.
Although he did add something to it, you're right.
Yeah,
I'm the biggest 21 Savage fan, and I don't agree with you guys at all. Like, 21 Savage needs to get his respect because 21 Savage to me is equivalent to the Kendrick Lamar and Drake conversation.
Nigga, you crazy.
Drake drops so much content. Y'all like him, but Kendrick will drop 3 or 4 albums, and then you guys will be like, oh, he's comparable. 21 Savage body of work is definitely better than Lil Baby's. Like, if you're talking about albums,
we're not talking about better.
Who's bigger?
Even bigger though. He's the only rapper to go platinum with no features.
So what?
What you mean? So what? You know how hard
Hold
that
on,
is?
that's not even true.
That is. It's an album.
J. Cole.
No, I said in the SoundCloud era, he said his generation. He's not counting J. Cole.
Okay, in his generation.
But J. Cole
Fair
is.
enough.
You're right.
Yeah, because that literally happened like 2 years
But
before.
I'm talking about like the 21, the Uzis, the 2016 and up class.
Okay, sure.
XF freshman class.
So Cole, because I think Forest Hills Drive was what 2015, 2014?
2014.
Yeah,
2014.
so it's right before
Bruh.
then.
If Uzi Vert is outperforming 21 Savage.
And what?
In
what?
Life.
Album sales, and he passed them. You feel me, right? Uzi sold like 205.
He sold 235. He sold 300, and then he sold 235 the next week.
Come on,
he was the first person. The album don't count because he was the first person to actually drop a deluxe album. That was before anyone did deluxes. So that's why that album went so crazy.
Yeah, come on.
That plays to it.
No.
Now, let me ask you this. Drake puts, let's say it was Lil Baby and Drake that dropped this record and not 21. You think it's doing 4,000?
Nope. Yeah, I don't. Hell no.
I think it's
the music's not gonna sound like that. Hell no.
I think it's doing.
Wait, Rob. You think it's gonna do less or more?
Yes, it's gonna do less.
I think it's
the
crazy.
music. Yo, nigga, you
Drake carried this
hold
nigga.
on.
Bro, Drake carried this nigga.
Yo, bro, Lil Baby drops the last album, It's Only Me, sells 200. But the trajectory of Lil Baby getting there, he was on mad features, he was on mad albums. When 21 Savage dropped Savage Mode 2, that sold 197, all he said was, yo, I'm dropping an album 2 weeks from now. Lil Baby had 2 years of being... He's the number one promotion.
If Baby wait though.
Savage don't need that.
Nigga.
He don't need that.
Nigga, we seen Baby carry Dirk to 150K first week with a joint album. Again, though.
What about 21 and Offset? Both. He did the same thing with Offset without a warning. And that's a way better joint album than Lil Baby and Lil Durk.
Nigga, that's Offset to Migos, and Dirk was something like what? Like fucking like 30, 40K.
Hold on.
But that's off of that era, nigga.
Hold on.
That's Drake hype, though.
You're talking down on Dirk a little too much.
I fuck with Dirk. And that era, Dirk was doing like 40K first week.
You're too obsessed with album sales as a metric, though. That's not the only metric for someone's relevance. Now, let me ask you another question, Rob. All right? If 21 didn't just put out this album with Drake now, is this even a conversation?
No, you are right.
Ding, ding, ding,
no, you got
ding.
that. But my whole thing is if he's dropping,
match.
Remember he dropped the album with what's the dude's name, Morgan Freeman. narrating his whole album.
Great project.
That's if you talk
Great
about
No. God was narrating that album.
Yeah, thank you.
That was God.
Thank you.
The thing is, 21 Savage is quantity over quality, and he was even saying that he's like, yo, I'm a partner. So put it like this: a lot of these rappers, when they drop mad music, they're dropping it because they're trying to make money. Cater to their contract. Lil Baby's contract with QC is nothing compared to 21 Savage. 21 Savage has a contract where he's partnered up with his label, so he doesn't have to drop 100 albums because he's making the money from it. He doesn't even go on tour like that because he's one of the only rappers that has a 50-50 joint venture. So the money he makes from his albums is way more equivalent. So he has a 50% from that album and Lil Baby has 20%. If Lil Baby has to drop like 3-4 albums to keep up to his one album when he's making money on.
So you're just talking about the strength of his paperwork.
No, but I'm saying quantity of music because at the end of the day, you might not want to put out so much because you might not want to put out so much because it might not be at the higher quality. So what he's saying, everything I'm saying, 21 actually said this.
I'll echo your sentiments and I'll just say, I prefer 21 Savage any day of the week to Lil Baby. Like I prefer him as an artist. Crazy. No, I like 21 better than Lil Baby.
Why?
Nah, bro.
He's a
heart, bro.
To me, I just like his my favorite Lil Baby was the 2017 run that
freestyle.
Him and Gunna have, where it's like sold out dates with him and Gunna, okay with him and with Thug and you know what I'm saying, him like those records. That was like that was the shit that I liked the most by Lil Baby. I'm not a fan of his more recent output, although I do think he's killing it. Like from a mainstream level, once you take Drake and Travis Scott and maybe Kendrick and Cole out of the conversation, Lil Baby is the biggest artist currently in the world.
And I will always argue 21 would be there for me.
Yeah, but he's
not. Wait, bro, he tricked Rob. You know what? Listen, bro, 21 Savage tricked this nigga, right? Because 21 Savage has hopped on other niggas' hit records, got these massive top 10 hits, and got you niggas thinking, yo, oh shit, I'm a big artist. Nigga, you not. Again, 21 Savage has 6 top 10 records. 4 of those are from other niggas' shit, right? So what has 21 Savage done for you to think this nigga is
where's the Grammys? What from 2016 class, who got a Grammy?
I think 21, right?
Yeah. So a lot with J. Cole. You gotta think about it. The top artists from J. Cole. Who did he go on tour with? Who did he cater to? 21 Savage, Drake.
Well, they have a record together too.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying, why did he pick to do a record out of all of 2016?
Because 21 Savage from that class is a very competent artist. Like that's what I'm saying. It's not necessarily just his metrics. He's nice.
That's what I'm saying compared to Lil Baby, because J. Cole has these records he has a record with Lil Baby. I think it was off his last album. The record he did with 21 Savage, this is the first time J. Cole, 21 Savage got J. Cole his first Grammy, bro.
Lil Baby,
you gotta think about that.
Lil Baby is successful based on the strength of his voice more than anything. Let's be honest. It's not his lyrics. It's his voice, it's his image. It's like I'll even say his flow if I'm being generous. It's not like because he's this lyrical mastermind. Of course. But
21 has that thing that a lot of rappers have, where it's like Snoop Dogg has Dr. Dre, Drake has 40. 21 has Metro. That's why I'm like, you gotta put that into consideration. Metro, the last album, Savage Mode 2, that's what I really like that album.
Me too.
Metro did majority of that project. That type of artist, we don't have those, and I think the top artists could pick out and be like, yo, Drake this year. You could say when he dropped that dance album, everybody's like, yo, Drake, I don't know other than Future. Drake picked 21 he could have picked anyone in the world to do a joint album with. He picked 21 because the quantity and the quality of his projects and his fan base. And I feel like comparable to Lil Baby's more hot than he has a core following, where I feel like 21 is hot and he has a core.
I was bigger though.
If Drake,
21, Lil Baby's bigger. But today, after that album, 21 is bigger.
Hell no.
Yo, you're tripping,
Flacco,
bro. You're
so
It's
tripping.
not his shit.
But
it is.
Bro, he's a master networker. We get it, brother. Listen, he knows how to work rooms. Okay, cool. How do we say because this nigga right here is a master networker that now he is somehow bigger than Lil Baby?
His master networking got him a whole project with arguably the greatest artist, a rapper of all time. That's weight, bro. That's weight.
Lush.
Go ahead.
Lush. Hey, right, Lush. with 21 or without 21, do you think that Drake would have done 400K on his own?
Yes.
Come on.
No.
Yes.
Without
Yes.
21
Yes.
Savage, he was not doing 400K.
Yes.
You
He
crazy,
definitely-
bro.
With
Drake solo?
bro.
With-
Yes.
Wait. Oh, no, solo album. I thought you meant if
No,
he picked
Drake
anyone.
solo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant if he picked anyone else to
he
do
had
a
picked-
joint album with.
He could have done that album with Black Boy JB and it
No,
still would have done
no,
numbers, bro.
no.
Yes,
No
son.
way, bro.
Yes. Look.
This-
Drake and Lil Baby, if it had the same rollout, would have done more numbers on
Absolutely.
GP. Drake and Dirk would have done more numbers
Absolutely.
on GP. Now here's the thing.
So
But
musically, though, you feel like it would have hit, though, the same way.
That's a different conversation.
Now, let's keep that,
That's
though.
a different
That
conversation.
has to be in it.
If,
I think
if
that-
21 was not a big artist or was not quality enough, do we think Drake would be tapping into his formula or anything like that? 21 has to have some sort of quality and be great in what he's doing.
Absolutely.
For Drake to tap in with him and with the producer.
No, and that's true, but I'll say this. I just realized I had an epiphany and realized how much I would love a Drake and Lil Durk project. That just dawned on me right now. I feel like musically that could have been
Come on.
equal or a lot better.
But that would have been Drake helping out Lil Durk too much.
He
He didn't do that with 20. He didn't
He's
help
really
out
helped
21.
out 21,
21
bro.
didn't need that. Everything I love 21 didn't need that
so
album.
where
But
did
will we be having this conversation if Her Loss came out? We wouldn't even be talking about this.
no?
But if 21 was dropping
No,
a
he's
solo
not
album,
even- no.
If he's dropping a solo album, though, I think we still would have.
Now he would. But look, so Flacco.
Wait. If 21 would have did a joint project with somebody else,
No,
would
a
it done the same
a
thing?
solo album. Nah.
If 21 and Young Nudie just did this project, bro,
Who?
like Young Nudie, his cousin,
Okay.
you feel me?
Nah,
Like
nah.
it wouldn't have. And
It
I love
probably
Nudie.
would have hit, though.
Yeah,
It would have hit,
I'd
though.
rather listen to that.
Yeah, it would have hit,
I'd
though.
rather
but-
listen to 21 and Nudie than 21 and Drake. But Flacco, so Axe list, what is he had? I'm assuming Kendrick, Cole, Drake, Travis,
Of course.
Lil Baby.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
How much did you say there? 5?
That's 5 right there.
It was 2 more people.
Did he have Megan?
Fuck.
No, Nicki
he
Minaj.
have
Clearly, Nicki Minaj. has to
Cardi?
be one of them. And
Cardi?
I think Cardi might be. No, I think Nicki and then he's 7.
But I thought he was mad that he was 7, and he thought that he should have been.
He was mad
should've-
at Lil Baby. He understood the people, but the only person was Lil Baby, where he was like, "Yo, why do you?" He kept
Who's his
asking,
verse
act.
bigger, though?
He kept act like, "Why do you think Lil Baby is bigger than me? Like, why do you think?" He was like, "Yo,
Am I
Lil
tripping
Baby
to
made
think that Megan could outsell 21
Nah,
Savage?
you're
if they
crazy.
both-
You're crazy. He's crazy.
Bro,
am I
He's
tripping?
crazy. He's
Yo, you was-
crazy.
Am I
He's
tripping? Really?
Crazy. Yo.
Really?
Super crazy.
Maybe on an album, but on a single.
Yo, I'm too big of a 21 Savage fan for this. Nah,
But that's what I'm saying. See, you're
But no, I know all his
emotionally-
stats though.
You're
That's why.
emotionally involved in this.
No, but
conversation.
I know his stat. I know. This is facts over feelings because if you're talking about Megan sold like good news, sold 100K.
I'm saying records, but as opposed to albums, I'm saying singles.
Savage with Beyonce, that was number 1 from Megan, and then was there anything
And
else?
WAP was
Feature, but Rockstar. We
Megan
can cancel that out.
is going to sell more than him if she drops something right now. If they both drop something on
A
the same
single?
day,
Nah.
today,
Yes.
today,
Yes.
listen,
album?
today,
a single.
today, while we're in the year of the woman, while it's all about women
Yes.
right now, she's going to sell more, and she's a victim right now.
I
She's
feel
going to
you.
be on
She still
every
flopped, though.
single
Yo.
headline.
She flopped though, like
Yo,
yeah, like,
yo,
come on, bro,
this
like,
is
But
crazy.
she would sell more than
Yo.
21 in this time.
There's
her
no
album
Single?
flopped,
bro. There's
What's the last big hit solo single that 21's had?
though. Solo, but we can't name them. You feel me?
Exactly. So today, if they both
Wait,
drop
so wait,
something
Jake-
today,
Was Body a bigger single than any solo song besides a lot that 21's
bank
ever
account.
had?
Nope.
Which one?
Bank account.
Bank account. Yeah.
So
No, I meant that's what I meant. Bank account because a lot's.
No, you said a
but
lot
that's
and
with
bank
J.
account's
Cole.
is 2 biggest ones.
But J. Cole isn't J. Cole on a lot?
Yeah, but bank
Yeah.
account was number 8.
So I'm
and it had
saying
nobody
what
on it.
solo single?
No, bank account
Bank
solo.
account's the only one, and that's was from what year?
That was
Like
2017.
2018.
2017.
Okay, and Body was 2021.
But I compare
2020?
21
Right.
to me is like a J. Cole though, because you wouldn't say J. Cole got hit records. Like you know
No,
what I'm
he
saying?
does
Like,
have hit records.
He does, but all right, the
Don't
last
save
album.
her.
The
We
last
don't-
album.
He has.
Name the hit off the last album. Sidelines. No. Fuck. What was it?
No,
called?
I like his last. I want to say "Count It Up" was probably his last like big hit record that he had.
Probably. And that was,
2018.
you see, but you wouldn't say J. Cole wouldn't sell more than Megan.
Oh,
Because that's what I said. That the core five
on a
Album
single.
wise listen, single
We're talking
wise,
single.
bro. Listen, the single wise, again. Like,
I'm just being realistic here,
Yeah,
guys. I'm
But
not
Body
happy
came
about
out
it.
a year or 2 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
too.
You can
And
buy
she had-
streams though. You feel me? Again, like I
You
consider
could
this-
buy anything.
Yeah, but
Like,
though album sales is my metric to who can quote unquote sell more. And 21 Savage last album sold like 170, 190,
97.
Max sold
But,
66,000.
no, I agree that if they both dropped an album, 21 would chart higher.
Yeah.
But on a single, yeah, I think that Megan.
I give you the single.
Yeah.
I give you, but that's what I'm saying. 21's an album artist, and I feel like My Turn was a fire album by Lil Baby, so I'm not gonna act like Lil Baby don't got. But I just feel like 21's really just an album artist.
Man, free Gunna, bro. We need Gunna home. Come on, bro.
So speaking of that,
Free the slimes.
seeing that we see Young Thug and Gunna, they still in jail with the passing of Takeoff, and all this stuff just going on in Atlanta right now. Where do we see Atlanta music? Where is it headed?
This is the saddest year. This has to be the saddest year.
I feel like Atlanta's been on a downward trend for several years.
And it seemed like this DA is really on a mission to get all of them niggas up out of here.
If Cardi goes, and then if Lil Baby goes as expected, it's over with. But I also think right now, it's definitely trending towards the end. But like, what does the end even look like though?
Well, what's crazy is if you really look at it, Atlanta's had a longer run at the top than any region in hip hop history.
Absolutely.
Like New York didn't have total dominance for all those years. Like New York had dominance from, let's say hip hop started in 74, but it really like 79 was like the first hip hop record that was dropped that was, actually charting and things like that. Rapper's Delight around that time, right? So from like, let's say 79 to 91, that was the most, 92, we'll say 92. But then when The Chronic came out, the West Coast had a run for like four or 5 years, 4 years. And then after that, the South started to pop off. New Orleans had a crazy run. New Orleans had a run after
Well,
that.
like 03 to 05 is like New York though, right?
You could say, yeah.
You said what year?
Yeah.
03 to 05 is like New York.
You could even say
Yeah, 50
like
Cent, Dipset.
you could even say 01.
Ja Rule, yeah.
You could even say 01 to 05 New York had another
okay.
run because
Max, Ja Rule, Jay-Z tour.
yeah, I'm saying like that's right before then. You know
That's
what
like
I mean?
2000,
That's like
2001.
2000.
Okay.
01 is Jay-Z, The Blueprint. That's Nas, Stillmatic. You know what I mean?
Ether, Takeover era.
That's what I'm saying. That's Jadakiss had Kiss the Game Goodbye. Cameron had what was it? Come Home With Me. Like these are all huge records. You know what I mean? But after 2005, Atlanta was running shit for a long ass fucking time.
Yeah, of course. But right now, though, I feel like, bro, I'll be real. With the passing of Takeoff, I don't see Quavo like getting back to music anytime soon, bro. You feel me? Like, I think Quavo probably gonna take like a couple years off. Or they might say, you know what, bro? Like, I was making music with my dog, my nephew, my right hand. He going, man, bro. Fuck this music shit, bro. I'm done, right? So let's assume in a perfect world, in a world where Quavo stopped making music, the Migos or let's say like no more.
And you still got Future.
Yeah, right. But,
Although he's hella older now.
Right. But if Cardi gets that Rico, if Lil Baby, God forbid, gets the Rico, if that DA continues to like target rapper, bro, with all this shit going on right now that's happening in Atlanta, bro, with like the YSL niggas being locked up for 20, 30 years, if YSL is gone, Baby is gone, Cardi is gone, the Migos is gone, like where do you see like...
It's if you really look at it, they've been on a downward trend, and I hate to say that because I'm a huge Fila, Forever I Love Atlanta. I love Atlanta music. I honestly believe that Outkast is the greatest group in hip hop history. I'll stand on that. And this is coming from a huge Mobb Deep, Wu-Tang fan, all that. But Outkast overall greatness. You can't. They're the Beatles as far as I'm concerned.
Wait, Outkast?
Yes.
I feel like the Migos have more accolades, right?
No, hell no.
I mean,
I don't.
In terms of like
Outkast won album of the year at the Grammys. Nah, album of the year.
Cool, but in terms of like the records,
Even
the
sales,
hits,
nah.
Accolades, it's somewhat
number one records. It's Andre 3000 got Hey Ya was number one.
Yeah, Hey Ya.
Speaker
but that's him individually though.
No, that's still
it was a
considered
joint
an
album.
Outkast
It was a
album.
joint album,
That's
yeah.
an Outkast album.
That's the only reason I said that. Yeah,
It's a joint album. It's Speaker Box and Love Below. But regardless of that, like I'm not even speaking on accolades. I'm speaking from a creative standpoint and just overall impact and influence on the culture. Because if it wasn't for Outkast, none of these groups in Atlanta would have even had a chance.
Even in the Source Awards when they pulled
exactly.
up,
The South got something to say.
The
South got something to say.
But now I'll be real though.
Best
I feel
new
like
artist '94. You feel me?
But bro, I feel like the Migos it impacted the generation probably just as much, if not more, with the
Absolutely.
whole their entire flow. Got
Absolutely.
stolen.
Hold on. You mean
Outkast.
but that's the flow that they stole from Lord Infamous and 3 6 Mafia. Like they literally took
I got to hear this.
the triplet flow. I'll pull up a
one
video.
From 3 6 Mafia?
Lord Infamous, R.I.P. Lord Infamous. You know, I know the chat's probably going crazy and agreeing with me when I say that.
I got to hit. I never heard that.
Lord
in my
Infamous he's the inventor of the triplet flow. And when people say like the triplet flow, it's not what people think it is.
Because people used to say Bone Thugs.
Right. They had a more melodic, less staccato, consistent flow that went all the way through. Having a double time cadence and stuff like that, that's different than the that's the Migos flow right there.
Yeah, of course.
You know
but even still, the generation that they came up in, those kids, like a lot of people that's probably listening don't know who these people are. So to them, the Migos pioneered that sound.
Absolutely. But to say, like, I am going to speak up every time that flow gets mentioned as being theirs, because it's not an original flow. And I'll, you know.
Well, like,
they made it mainstream then.
They made it mainstream. Absolutely.
Here, kind of like this, right? So let's say...
And to say that that Migos didn't grow up listening to 3 6 Mafia is preposterous.
You know they did. Yeah. As a group, you definitely listen to other groups.
I don't know that. You feel me?
Bro.
Down south,
bro.
They probably did.
3 6 is a huge influence to this day, prevailing influence on so much shit, to the point where a few years ago, there was multiple #1 records
sampled
simultaneously that sampled the same 3 6 song. Not to
Even
mention
Knife Talk sampled 3 6 Mafia, the Drake and
right.
One.
Not to mention the entire Project Pat and all. Not to mention the entire fucking SoundCloud generation, all those groups like Suicide Boys and shit that made a career off of sampling 3 6 songs.
Yeah,
like their entire hooks. Where they have entire albums of hooks which are sampled and chopped and screwed 3 6 like lyrics. So to try to like undermine their influence, you can't do it. Now currently, I would say cities like Memphis, cities like Houston have a lot more traction. I'm not saying overall they're bigger than Atlanta, but they have a lot more traction.
Again, like I definitely agree, right? But like when like we speak on, let's say like the Migos influence versus Outkast, bro. Again, even though I guess like that flow was not them like creating something new. It's like LeBron and Magic, where the majority of this generation was heavily influenced by LeBron. But when you speak about the big guards, you know, like the 6'9" dude who could shoot, pass, drive, do everything, that's Magic, right? So this generation is influenced more by LeBron. So LeBron is probably more influential than, let's say, a Magic is on this current state of basketball, right? Just like the Migos, to me, it is more influential than Outkast.
I agree. Yeah. However, you see Outkast's fingerprints all over everything that's going on, to the point where previous to Outkast, there is literally, I mean, there's Kilo Ali, there is players, so there's barely any groups in Atlanta. Like most of the music that was coming out of Atlanta was like fast tempo booty shaking music that sounded like what was coming out of Miami with 2 Live Crew, like Poison Clan and shit like that. They were the first ones to kind of like take an East Coast approach, have, you know, countrified samples and things like that they flipped, and they created a whole new style and genre. And everything you see as far as like people being outside the box with their fashion, being unique, singing on records, a lot of that goes back to Andre right there. And the duality between having, like, the thing is this, Outkast is incredible because there's never been a group where you had the two artists which were so different. You have a slick talking pimp, you know, like talking some street shit with Big Boy, and then you have like this esoteric poet, like talking some like incense coffee shop shit with Andre, and they go cohesively on every song. Look at the Migos; they're essentially the same person on track. No, they have stylistic differences.
Okay, yeah,
they have stylistic differences. You know what I mean? But what's like the main? As far as the message they're conveying, what's the biggest difference between Offset, Takeoff, and Quavo? Oh, maybe Offset likes Ferragamo more than Fendi?
Nah.
Like, what are they really talking about that's significantly unique?
No. So
what points are they bringing that's unique? from each other. That's what their cohesion.
The points, right? Yeah.
Their cohesion is based on their styles, and they work so well together. And I love the Migos. I'm not taking anything away from them. But even look on the most recent Quavo and Takeoff album, their best song on there is an Outkast sample, and they're literally flipping the cadence of Andre 3000.
That whole album is based off of either Raekwon and Outkast.
Yeah.
Dual
Exactly.
ship of,
Exactly. Exactly.
So what do we think about the age that a rapper is if they're too old to be rapping about the shit that they rapping about? At what point should these rappers be packing up these lyrics? Because there was an article that just came out, and they said that they basically said that Drake is too old to be rapping about the stuff he's rapping about. He's 36. He needs to.
What in particular are they like saying that he's too old to be rapping about?
Like
the shit that he was rapping about,
like coming for Kanye,
just being a bachelor. Like the fact that he's still a bachelor, he's still talking about bagging
pretty much
shorties and stuff.
the content that Her Loss was about. They saying that basically he's too old to be rapping like that.
And they compared him to Jay-Z at 36.
Who wrote that, Rolling Stone?
Yeah.
Bro. Okay.
Jay-Z was literally doing the same thing.
He was married. He retired.
They said he was married and retired at 36.
He married Beyonce.
And you're talking about you're talking out as okay.
That was when he was 36.
So you're talking about as far as in reference to his womanizing. Is that what this?
That's
because
pretty much what they're saying.
Because Jay-Z still after that made American Gangster. You know what I mean? He was still selling dope in records. So what's more toxic?
The thing is, he was talking about getting Jay-Z was talking about getting married and like just the evolution of life. Where where Drake's still talking about what 24 and 25-year-olds are still talking about.
So it's literally referring to his relationship with women.
And if you remember at that time, Jay-Z was in the sense of like no more jerseys. Like he was trying to
he was trying to
I'm grown.
That was when he had the 30s, the new 20 record.
Yeah,
and
like
all
it was
that.
just like I just got done being Def Jam president. Like I got my wife. Like I'm trying to like be a boss. Like he was, but I just feel like the times and eras have changed where y'all basically telling you want Drake should be getting married and having kids and stuff. But like you don't know, he might get the divorce rate and things is so high. I feel like people are getting married or trying to have kids later in your late 30s or like early 40s now.
But when do we even expect Drake to, and why do we expect Drake to make a transition from being a bachelor to turning into a businessman and a husband? And I mean, he's already a dad, but why is that expectation on him just because somebody else did it?
He got $1 billion though, man. Like he's a businessman already.
And here's the thing. Let's be honest. And look, y'all know. I don't know if you know yet. Y'all know I'm a permanent resident of Jigistan. You know, like Jay-Z is my
GOAT.
Yeah, he's my favorite.
Hell no, not the GOAT.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
I know. Fucking
East Coast bias.
Yeah.
Look, and I'm born and raised in West Los Angeles saying this. All right.
Yeah.
With that being said,
who wrote that article?
Jay-Z.
Rolling Stone.
Jay-Z has never been a sex symbol. Drake is a sex symbol. He's still like, women are still throwing panties on stage every time Drake come out. You know what I mean? They don't like.
Hold on. What was that?
What? I'm agreeing.
No.
You sounded a little
You
zesty.
sounded like
Yeah.
he said. He sounded like he threw his panties on stage.
He did. You for sure. Flacco's bra is off.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. You're right. That was zesty as fuck. But with that being said, it makes sense that Jay-Z would have evolved because he had to age gracefully, and it made sense for him to go in that direction. Drake, he's still an eligible bachelor. 19-year-old girls still want to fuck him. Why not continue to push that line?
They also have two different routes.
They do.
So why? I mean, if Jay-Z was, had did the business that he did back in the day, of course it would make sense. He's always been a businessman. It would make sense for him to turn into what he is now.
And Drake's a businessman too. Like Drake
is a businessman.
Drake pushes a line for fiscal responsibility and like he's not. He
got his own basketball league.
Yeah, like
they play the games in his house and he win the championship.
I think if anything, what Drake shouldn't be doing anymore is like Jay-Z stopped at a certain point glamorizing selling crack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like selling dope.
He dropped the song with Pusha T like a year ago.
Right. No, but I'm
saying
right. He still does that, but I think if anything, 21 at a certain point should. Drake at a certain point should stop with the I'm going on drills and like talking about this. Like,
why does Jay-Z, bro? Listen,
that project.
Jay-Z said we pushing Fenty, not fentanyl.
Exactly.
on DJ Khaled's album, though, like oh my God, bro, like what's it called again? Like the
God did.
Bro, like he's still glorifying like the stove and shit. You feel me?
No, he's talking about his past and what he did in his past, but it's
He's
a little.
glorifying it.
It's a little bit different though. Like and Jay making a reference to it and doing a record with Pusha T. What else are you gonna rap about with Pusha T? Pusha T is like 45 years old.
Now he gotta
talking
chill.
about selling crack.
Now
right?
that's an old nigga that gotta stop, bro. You feel me? Like, bro.
Now
like,
Drake stopped with the, you're too old to be pushing the line for drilling when you're not drilling shit and never have.
It was more on. It wasn't on the drilling part.
Yeah,
it was just more on the relationship.
Right, but that's how I look at it though.
with him.
And on another note, look at somebody like E40. E40's in his 50s, and
he's dope.
and he's still making records that resonate with the youth. He's still
Wait. Not after this year, bro, because he ruined an NBA YoungBoy song, and niggas ain't gonna let him.
Okay,
like,
but no,
forget it.
there's certain records where
E40 had Draco and Blast on his album. Thank you.
I know, right?
Come on,
Yo, man, here's my whole take on this shit, man. So first off, I can't even find the name of the hating ass nigga who wrote that shit. It's just on Rolling Stone, right? So lucky for you, my brother, we don't know your name, bro. You feel me? But like,
we don't believe you. You need more people.
yeah, bro. Nah, cause shit like that is just cause when hating ass niggas go home and they see they bitches following Drake, liking his pictures, right? Wanna fuck that nigga, right? These hating ass niggas say, fuck, I'm mad as shit. Put on the album is flawless and perfect. They can't find shit else to hate on. Oh, let me go ahead and just conjure up some shit to hate on him, bro. Suck a dick, bro. Suck that nigga dick, right? Cause that's some fucked up shit. Bro, this nigga put together the perfect album, the perfect rollout, right? Like, went past the expectation, you feel me, right? Gave the fans what they wanted, but hating ass nigga mad cause his bitch wanna fuck Drake, so now he's writing fucking articles and shit.
Hey, I'm inclined to agree with you.
Bro,
like,
he a fuck nigga, man.
If somebody gonna hold Drake accountable for that, I really hope they don't be put in Future's releases in the dits.
I also
slapping Future shit on the aux anymore.
It's just
I also don't want to hear bars from Family Man Mary Drake. Like, I want to hear the flex rap. I want to hear the shit about the bitches. And I mean, do y'all have an age limit on when a nigga should settle down?
Yo,
nah.
What I really think is that,
because look at Diddy.
And his daddy's still outside.
Diddy's 53 with Young Miami. So that my whole thing is you gotta come at Diddy before you come at Drake.
more
who's
power
36.
to him. More he was fucking Cassie before that.
Yeah,
You
and that's
feel
why
me?
I'm like the older hip hop generation. That's what they're teaching us. Like we see Dr. Dre, he's with like April Jones. We see Diddy with Young Miami.
Whoa, Dr. Dre is not with April Jones.
He was.
Tay Diggs.
No, he was. No, he went over.
Yeah, but now.
But that's what I'm saying. He's 56 and he was with like a girl in her 20s or 30s. Yeah. So it's like that's what we're seeing. And the thing is, I feel like that article, dude, everyone thought that Drake would have followed in Jay-Z's footsteps, meaning that at 36 he would have been having a kid with Rihanna. Yeah. It didn't pan out that way.
Yeah.
And people gotta get over it. It's like it's just not.
You want to know why? You know why? Because she's fucking pretty, Flacco.
And that's why Drake got braids. You'll see he's dressing like A$AP Rocky now.
Why is Drake not allowed to do shit that other rappers do? Because when we found out that he had a baby, it was so bad that he
we didn't find out differently though.
Yeah, listen, I'm a Drake
But that's what I'm saying. But why is it? Oh, niggas hide babies all the time.
Right.
Niggas hide kids.
Right.
It was bad because it was bad because our queen of OVO right now was at that time a slutotica. She was in the realms of whoredom, right? The bitch was damn near a prostitute and a porn star.
So what? Niggas fuck strippers and porn stars. That's what rappers do.
Nah, but not Drake's dick, bro. Nah, I'm sorry.
Drake is not bigger than a program. How many songs?
We expected Drake not to nut in a porn star.
How many songs does Drake have where he's rapping about a stripper?
Flacco, you know that? Did you not see that pic last week of him with fucking 8 strippers in Miami, all with a Chanel bag?
But I get what Flacco's saying.
Not in a porn star.
Yeah, I didn't expect that either. Like that was the biggest curveball because it's like name a rapper that done that.
You know,
But why are we shaming Drake for doing what other niggas do?
No, but what nigga?
Is he a fucking prince?
Drake ain't every nigga though.
Yes.
Drake is the top of the rap.
I mean,
pole.
he doing the shit that all the niggas doing.
And that's what I'm saying. Like he can't be doing
Nah,
that.
it
Like,
was clearly he
if
did
he
not
didn't do that, I put $100. He would have been with
So
Rihanna.
now,
right now.
Hey, guess
we
what?
want Drake to start rapping about being a fucking family man and we want him to get married and shit. We want to take him out the game. Why are we speeding up that man process?
Be honest.
live.
Be honest. That porn star chick's pussy must have been fire because
It had to, bro.
He
It
did
had
not
to.
want to pull out, bro.
It had
Bro,
to,
Johnny Blake, listen, first off, man, I knew Drake was a demon when Johnny Blake was telling us he was dumping in a raw. Like, that's when I knew Drake was a
Bro,
demon.
I got
But he was
homegirls-
young. He was young
Look,
at that
yeah,
time,
okay,
though.
yeah.
But why y'all acting like you niggas as men just be strapping up?
I don't.
Nah,
I haven't
man,
used
I
a
be-
I haven't used a condom since the Clinton administration.
Exactly.
I'm condom all
like,
day,
don't have
every
kids?
day.
I've had multiple abortions.
My nigga, man. Shout out.
That's what I'm saying. So
Shout
why,
out my nigga Lush, man.
I'm just
Real
gonna
nigga
keep.
right here,
I'm gonna
man.
keep it
I
funky.
feel you.
Yeah.
why we expect Drake to not be a nigga? He's a nigga too.
But a porn
But-
star.
Nah, listen up, bruh.
A regular show
Yeah,
that
nah.
feel you, but a porn star that you could look up her content, like.
Yeah.
You ain't hit that porn star. You don't know.
Like, no homo, though.
And
Again,
I ain't gonna lie though, it was
Yeah.
softcore porn though. It wasn't hardcore.
yeah, no, like, again, it was some softcore shit, but
she
again,
might got it going on.
Nah, bro. Nah, but here's why we expect more from, again, no homo, right? But we expect more from Drake because, you know, like, we expect him to have a golden penis, right? To where, like, he's not out there.
You're gay, bro. You're fucking gay.
No. Pause. No, pause.
Can't pause that. Like
gay.
it's full gay. Like you
And
can't.
here's what, no.
You
You might as
can't-
well
Here's
just
what I
say
mean by that,
yes,
though.
homo, bro. Like,
Here's what I
can't-
mean by that.
So
by
it's
that,
like
though.
a golden dick. It's crazy,
I don't mean-
especially when
Yeah.
you listening to Drake to jack off.
Again, I don't mean right that I'm attracted to his dick. I mean right that bro is so fucking rich and up there, right? That he has a golden penis to where, bro, like you can really like change these hoes'
He
lives.
changed her life.
I know what you
We're
meant.
talking
It's-
about her
it's-
right now.
it's okay, but it still sounds gay. But I hear you.
Yeah, I get
Bro,
what
that
you're
man's
saying.
dick, no, listen though. Like that man's dick is King Midas.
Yo.
Now- now you're even more gay.
So now y'all sound like
King Midas.
now you're sounding like the
If he touch a
writer.
bitch, he's rich.
Now you're sounding like the writer from Rolling Stone
No.
who expects more from Drake.
No, he a hate
Yes.
ass nigga.
Yes.
You're saying
And-
the same thing. You expect
No.
more from Drake.
And look. I don't
Yeah.
want to glamorize the fact that I've had abortions in the past. Like I don't want to push that agenda. It's janky, but
How many,
It's
Lush?
the errors of youth. Multiple.
7.
No, not no 7. But
10?
no. I'm not gonna give a number.
Yo.
But
Double
there-
digits?
there's some pussies that got ghosts.
Let's get pussy, so I expect at least 10.
I turned some pussies into haunted houses, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn.
You feel me? Like
Yo.
but with that being said, I'm finna have kids in the next year. So
In next year?
probably.
With who?
Exactly.
He's
Yo,
like,
listen.
I ain't born at this time.
Yo, bro, like, can you imagine right now, like, the hoes who Lush may have, like, 3 abortions is now married in a picket white fence, pretending like she don't got them demons in that past? Come on, bro. That's nuts, bro.
Bro, she got Casper. Ooh, every fucking lingering around her pussy, dog.
Yo, listen, nah, man, but I don't believe in abortions, though. You feel me?
No, it's all bad. I don't either.
Yeah, of course.
We didn't touch on Saweetie saying that she's about to drop a freestyle.
Speaking of
addressing
abortions,
Nah,
Sweetie.
everything.
Yo, she's bugging. She's bugging.
She said she's about to address everything
bugging.
that's been said about her in the media.
Yo, she's bugging. She's
But we don't
bugging.
want that shit. Okay, let's be
We don't
real,
wanna hear
bro.
that.
But we need
I'll have a child with
can't-
Sweetie.
Nah,
I
not
kinda
right now.
need it.
I would have needed it before Takeoff's death, but
Yeah, I agree
I
with
don't
that.
want to hear like
It's bad timing.
This like and
It's over for, listen, bro, again, Saweetie, bro, like, again, respectfully, Saweetie, respectfully, sis, it was over for you when you fucked 2 niggas in the same friend group and allegedly fucked the nigga cousin, bro. We done with you, bro. Go away, enjoy your life as an IG model, fuck it, make an OnlyFans, pop some pussy, show to Libya, bro. But we done with your music, sis. Forget about it,
Labia.
bro. We not listening.
Were you ever a fan of Saweetie?
I was a fan, probably not really a fan of her, but like I would tolerate her music and listen to it because I thought she was a good, wholesome, you feel me, nice girl.
I don't know why you
She-
got that image from, but she's fine as fuck.
she's
Nah.
bad.
I love
You know?
She's the
Saweetie.
bad. I used to be a fan of her music. I ain't gonna front.
I would-
Like, Icy freestyle. She had the bitch freestyle. Like
Man,
I
bro,
did
pop
fuck
some
with
pussy
her.
you
or
see-
something,
you
bro.
see-
Stop
But her
talking
music has gotten better.
Bro, you see these
No, that's why
fucked
I'm like
up.
she raps. Does she write her stuff? I don't know.
No.
Does she?
That
Fuck
track
up.
she got with Draco is crazy.
You see,
Yeah, that was a
you
banger
see
too,
those
that video.
And
see
she
the
slid.
you know the fucked up gaps in my teeth. I would floss those with Sweetie's thong, bro. Like,
Really?
yeah,
Nah, she's bad, bro.
absolutely.
She like I ain't gonna lie.
After
She's
she
a
fucked 3 niggas in the same
and
friend
she's
group, are you
still
still fiending for that pussy?
you know why all 3 of them fucked her? Because she's that bad. She's literally that bad.
Regardless, what she's doing right now, choosing to speak up at such a opportunistic time is very, very, very clout chaser-ish.
Because I feel her though. I mean, I don't feel her by get her.
Y'all don't think it was a coincidence?
Because the last record that the Migos dropped was messy, and it was the music video and everything, and it was about her. That was the last thing that Quavo and Takeoff dropped. The last thing you see on the Instagram. So when everyone's going to check after they died, they're seeing that record,
Yo,
and I
listen,
feel her, but
No, but bro, and she had the nerve to play victim like, I'll just be like, what the fuck is going on? Bro, you showed us you sitting on Lil Baby's lap in same way and he fucked you
bro, like-
for the equivalent of $1 to niggas like us. Meaning like if Lil Baby spent 50, 100K on you, that's equivalent to a fucking dollar niggas like me. So he damn near fucked you for $1 and you thought that was a flex. Come on, bruh. She did it to herself. So now she's trying to come and try to play victim, especially in this time after we know that you're the fucking reason that Quavo and the Offset relationship was fractured. So which means that Offset and Takeoff was
Ultimately,
not in the
though,
last 6 months.
Is
Come
there
on, man.
is there
Fuck
any
up.
accountability on Offset?
Exactly. Ultimately, though, at the end of the day, if their relationship could be fractured by some thought, for lack of a better word, then that really says more about their relationship than it does about her. And there's obviously more going on than that. So,
Right.
and they have to take accountability as men for doing what they're, or really, Set has to take accountability for what he did, in that situation.
And I kind of feel bad too because I feel like that whole Takeoff situation. I feel like it wouldn't have even happened if Offset was there because Offset is the hood one. Offset's the one that could pick up, could read certain situations. And I don't want to put things in the air, but I truly feel like if Offset was there, I don't think.
Well, if they were still moving around with the 3 of them, the chain of events wouldn't have happened that even led them to that place.
Yeah.
So but you can't put that on.
But you
set.
really can't, though. That's what I'm saying.
That's very dark to do. Like,
I just feel like I'm saying it more like. I'm not saying
I know
it's
what
his
you're
fault. I'm
saying.
saying he's just the hood one that could pick up like, yo, they're moving fun. Like,
Yeah.
he's the one that was the street one. So I feel like,
or
if
hood
you're
enough
going
to
the
know
hood-
we're not gonna go to a fucking
like he
dice
could
game
pick up
right
and
now.
be like, yo,
Like,
that's not smart for us to do.
Yeah.
I already know this.
The
Yeah.
Falcon Puncher.
Yeah.
What did you guys think about the? There was a picture circling around social media. It was supposed to be like a memorial place for Offset and the flowers. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. A memorial place for
Takeoff.
Takeoff.
But the flowers that was up didn't say
So
his name.
Prince
I think it
family.
said somebody else's name.
So the Prince family from Jay Prince and from Houston.
Yo, that's some fucked up shit though, man. Like, if you're gonna make a memorial for somebody, the least you can do is make sure that your name isn't like bigger than their name. Again, not just bigger, but like 10 times the size of their name. The Prince family was bigger than Takeoff's name. Again, I'm not saying they had any ill will or like they were involved by any way. I'm not putting that on them. I'm just saying, bro,
Please
if you're
don't.
right? If like you're gonna make a memorial for somebody, bro, the least you can do for the nigga, bro, is it's not like take his shine. That comes off as if, yo, like we're trying to be like idolized. Because again, there's a narrative surrounding that family that I'm not putting on them, but it's currently narrative on social media that like they love to be praised. They love adulation. You feel me? Like they love to be exalted up. And that right there just screams, exalt me. I'm doing something good.
Answer this for me. So when my sister passed away, the family got a lot of flowers. So it was most of the flowers was like to me directly. Some was to my mom, depending on who sent it.
Right.
Do you guys think that somebody might have sent the family flowers, not knowing exactly what happened, and just propped it up right there, or do y'all think that the family actually ordered those flowers to put them right there?
I would
with it?
assume that they would order flowers, and I'm gonna make another assumption and go out on a limb and say the reason they did that is because not only is that Houston is the Prince family's territory. First of all, like don't a nickel bag gets sold and you feel me at the swap meet that they don't. I'm just saying they run that shit. You feel me?
Yes, Houston, yeah.
Yeah, Houston, big time.
course.
And there was people trying to place culpability on Jazz Prince's shoulders as a result. So I feel like it was making a political statement, having their name just let it be known that they don't co-sign or condone what happened, and that they're gonna do whatever they can to make it right. That's how I read that.
Do you feel like
So
they should have been at the
Yeah.
funeral? Because they didn't go to the funeral either.
I mean, it would have probably optically been a good look for them, but we don't know what's going on behind the scenes.
scenes.
They might not have been wanted there.
Atlanta, man, look, man, bro, let's be real here, bro. Like, if it's already in the media of, let's say, certain roles and things that happen, bro, if they go to, man, listen, like, they're not having an opportunity to explain, nah, bro, it wasn't like they wasn't us, right?
Right, even to the point where, like, the one dude that was on 1017 that got dropped when he made when he made that tweet about that. Now, like that, right now, obviously, and I know he wasn't even in Atlanta at the time he made that tweet. He was on a cruise with his family.
Yeah.
But if that's the sentiment, and that dude didn't even know Takeoff personally. You know what I mean? If that's the sentiment that he's making, obviously there's an air of general discontent from the streets of Atlanta. So, like, you're right. I agree with what you're saying, Flacco. To the point where, like, when P&B got murdered in L.A., there's a bunch of people, not even in Philly, even in New York, they were saying the next rapper from L.A., Snoop Dogg, whoever is getting
Kendrick
smoked.
said Kendrick too, yeah, Roddy.
Yeah.
Like, what Roddy do? Like, he from
Come on,
Compton.
bro. Yeah, Kendrick. None of those fools are from L.A. None of them.
They were saying they wanted to get their lick back.
That's what I'm saying.
They had named Pop Smoke. They had named Biggie. They was, every time a rapper come out.
I ain't gonna lie, yo, New York is heated though. Like,
yeah,
it's a lot of it's a lot of big artists from like the East Coast that did pass away out here. So, but I don't think anyone's gonna do nothing. But like they say it for that clout.
And it goes a lot deeper too, as far as like the gang politics and L.A. Basically, L.A. gangs having such a prominent presence in the streets of New York. Yeah, like
yo. And that's my issue, right? So like, let's share something very
right. No
important,
New York
right?
gangs out here. You feel me? Ain't no sex, money, murder in L.A. You feel me? Like, but shouts to them. You feel me? Like,
Back out there, we got it.
Nah, because like Les just said something very important. It was a political statement, bro. And that's my issue, man. In this climate, the last thing on your fucking mind should be making a fucking political statement, right? Because again, that's the narrative around that family is they're always trying to posture as the boogeyman of hip hop.
The mob ties.
Yeah,
like,
we
like
run
the mob.
shit. Now listen, I'll be real. After doing my research and seeing the $250,000 to a particular presidential, right, and like $1 million in donations to like miscellaneous church, they mob ties for real. Meaning, bro, like they got their hands in politics, the government. Them niggas mob ties for real. I was wrong when I said I don't see any group of niggas really being mob ties because the mobs actually had the police in their back pocket.
They're not the only ones.
You feel me?
They're not the only ones.
Mob ties for real. You feel me? Yeah.
I mean, I know you heard about BMF. Like,
yeah, but like they got taken out quickly.
Not quickly.
What? Like in 5 years?
They had a
good
very
eight.
substantial run, bro.
Oh,
but
really?
that's another
It started in
conversation.
Detroit.
Yeah, exactly. It started in Detroit. There's a whole TV series about it, Netflix series. But
Yeah, man.
Stars 50 Cent.
Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Regardless, I agree. I'm inclined to agree with you, Flacco. But at the same time, when there's so much, when you have such a powerful presence and you're important to so many people as the Prince family is, and your name is being used in that manner, like you kind of have to make a statement, whether or not it's a tacky way to go about it. Like
They made 3 statements though. Like came on like IG and said, "Oh man, we disavow, we condemn this." But then in a statement, he slipped up and let us know, that one of the guys were some dudes that that we know, right? So like, I'm like, come on, bro. Like, why would you even like make that statement, right? So they've made 3 statements so far,
And they're also that's them taking responsibility because, like, look, you guys all fucking solved the case on Instagram Live or whatever, or on Twitch. You feel me? So obviously, people would have got to the bottom of that pretty quickly as well. Like,
bro, I seen the most eerie shit. Like, I seen the same nigga next to like Jay Prince Jr. When Duke the Jeweler like was like shooting dice too. And I'm like, bruh, like that ain't no coincidence though. Like that same little hungry little nigga, man, who looked like he from the straight up trenches, bro. If a nigga got on a black wife beater while we shooting dice, he gotta go, bro. Fam,
What?
family,
Is a black white beater equivalent to black forces?
family,
I didn't know that.
family.
I
Ain't
just
no,
like it because I be
Man.
sweating and I don't want to have sweat stains on my beater.
bruh.
But
I ain't never seen a nigga put on a black wife beater with good intentions in mind. Never. You feel me? So when I see him at both, man, come on, bruh.
that's pretty funny though. I'm not gonna
Kyrie.
lie.
Yeah, did y'all see this Dave Chappelle Saturday Night Live performance?
Incredible.
He did it.
I'm sorry, not performance, skits.
That's why Dave need his damn show back. Come on, bruh.
He's
Come on,
iconic.
bruh. He is.
So, do you guys think that Kyrie's punishment is fair? Or unfair?
I think it's excessive.
No, it's definitely a excessive, and it's like it's one of those situations where the NBA they already don't like Kyrie, and what they're doing to him it's just pretty much just basically saying like they don't want like they hate when you try to be woke, like they hate when you're trying to be awoken in certain stances. Because how could we place blame on Kyrie when Amazon has the movie up, and not only do they have it up, they upcharged it to $50. So you have to
Right.
pay $50 to watch it. You can't even watch it on Amazon Prime, and the sales have skyrocketed. So all this is just promoting that movie even more.
So as long as white people profit off of it, then it's all
Yeah,
good.
so like,
right?
as long as it's making money, bro, don't promote it. But as long as it's making money, we don't care.
I forgot who said it earlier. One of y'all said it earlier that Shaq was going at Kyrie, but the movie was being played in his theaters.
Yeah, I don't like Shaq has movie theaters that he owns, and when that movie dropped, it was screening it and having it. But he came at Kyrie and not realizing
Being
that
aware.
you actually put in your businesses and stuff. So I think a lot of people just didn't realize that. Like, if you have any of you watch the movie,
Fuck no.
Yeah. Here, right? So
I haven't seen it.
Okay, so like before that though, right? Now the people, let's say like who are canceling, like let's say like Josiah, and he's a supporter of the CCP, so that nigga has no ground. Like, listen, and he legit says that like China's violation of like people's human rights is needed to like keep society in order. So if that nigga is pro China, right, violating human rights, come on, bro, right? So how can that nigga even like make a determination on like, bro? It's just dumb. Shaq too was a hypocrite, right?
I think that when y'all said a moment ago is true. Like, and it's not just the NBA, it's the NFL, it's Major League Baseball. Sports it's not even about being woke. They don't want any strong political opinions coming off of their athletes at all. They want it's got to be patriotism. It's got to be pro-America, and if it's not going with that agenda and it's not wholesome and mass palatable for a prime time family-oriented audience, they're not trying to see it, period.
Yeah, now in terms of it being fair, now here, right? So when I say it was fair, now here's my thing, and yo, also too, like where's my solo cam at? Here, right, Riley? I'm sick of you niggas, man. I'm sick of some black folks, bro. And here's what I mean when I say I'm sick of niggas, man. We created this culture of hypersensitivity when it comes to racial issues, meaning we've been championing and campaigning and even praising and clapping it up whenever a local Karen gets caught in an act doing something that we suspect is white supremacy or we suspect is race-driven. We have lauded and praised them losing their jobs, them losing their livelihoods. Now, the book that Kyrie shared, again, I'm one to think the book that Kyrie shared, right? And it quoted Hitler saying that the Jews are crafting this new world order to oppress and take over, right? So that book itself, if he posted that book and Jewish people are saying, yo, we are offended, we're going to take this shit to the very end and we want him to lose his livelihood. What's the difference between that and us campaigning for a Karen to lose her job and livelihood because she,
You know what the difference is?
What's up?
The primary difference is that Karen was making $45,000 a year at Walmart as opposed to somebody that is beloved
I see no
and
difference.
entertains millions of people and has a huge staff, and what goes on with them affects millions and millions of dollars. Now, how come there's been a lot of incidences against black people, against people of color, and when people speak out and when they try to speak out about it, there's no recourse or repercussions. You know what I mean?
Why, right?
Now Donald Sterling, yeah.
Of course.
Did he lose his team? Okay, losing his team was equivalent to him getting $750 million.
Yes, yeah, right.
He
but
sold his team too.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Losing his team, like,
He's still getting
yeah,
profit.
but though again,
but as soon as you speak up against Jewish people.
No, here, right? Again, I definitely
And I do not condone or co-sign the contents of that book at all, and I do not support anti-Semitism in any shape or form.
I definitely agree.
However,
right?
I do see the hypocrisy.
No, I definitely agree, but let's not pretend though. Like again,
You can't try to claim that a Karen and people like Kyrie or Kanye that you can't. That's not mutually
here's why I
exclusive.
see no difference though.
That's
Again,
not mutually exclusive.
No. And here's why I see no difference though. If a person who's working a 9 to 5 lose their livelihoods, and we are okay with it, that again, they're risking the chance of going bankrupt and homeless. Again, let's be real here, bro. The only difference between what the Jews is doing and what we're doing is we have recognized that we don't have that much power. We have recognized that we don't have the power to truly cancel a nigga. What they're doing, that's truly canceling a nigga. They can take away your everything. We don't got that power, and we're fucking jealous. And that's it. We're fucking jealous of it.
And the thing is,
and if we had that power, bro, we'd do the exact same shit to them racist motherfuckers.
But the thing is, too, the difference is between a Karen and a Kyrie situation is a Karen history for some part didn't go through slavery. I feel like with blacks, we've been through slavery and stuff, so it's like it's two hurt people. It's like, yo, Kyrie to me is like, yo, how could I be racist if I'm black? Like, I feel like a lot of people like, how could I be racist if I'm black? Like, we've been ridiculed our whole lives and stuff. So I feel like it's two hurt people arguing with each other because for us, we've been oppressed our whole life, and we feel like when it comes to the Jewish community that we respect what they've been through and stuff, but when people come at us, people don't look at our pain the same way as they look at their pain. When it's like, oh, the Holocaust, this and that. But like, yo, we was in slavery for 100 years. So we're both hurt individuals. And I feel like the difference between the Karen and the Kyrie is Kyrie comes from PTSD history of some black people.
Now, to be fair, I agree with what you said, but to be fair, Jews have been oppressed for thousands of years as well. They've been literally ran out of, I think, over 70 countries, you know what I mean, over the course of history. Now, something that you never take into account when having this type of dialogue is systemic oppression. Okay. And the fact that when Jews are doing that, or just like, I don't even want to say Jews, I'll say, you know, the ruling class, which is predominantly white and happens to have a Jewish influence in it predominantly, that it has a much different accent and the effects are a lot more definite than when black people do it.
Here, yes.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but again, like we're speaking on fair, right? Which I'm speaking on like the action. Like again, for example, black people is saying, "Damn, bro, like we're feeling choked up by this particular group." But again, black folks have created this, you know, this culture of hypersensitivity when it comes to racial issues. So where, bro, there are white folks walking on eggshell thinking, damn, bro, like, there's certain shit that I can't say because when I say this, I'm a fucking racist, right? We created that shit, right? No, wait, right?
No, that was created as a response to...
Yeah.
They're
walking...
That wasn't out of you know?
Them walking on eggshells, I think the intent with the whole Karen thing, their intent is different. So a Karen is going to walk into a park and see a black person just enjoying a fucking lunch and, oh, this person shouldn't be here. Call the police. I'm being harassed by this black man and da-da-da-da-da. What happens when the police are called for black men? They don't ask no questions. They pull up, they shoot. So that's why I think the intent with a Karen is different.
Here though, right? Okay, so
this dude backs the blue fully, so you know at that point it's not going to resonate with
No.
But that y'all get what I'm saying?
1,000%.
I agree.
No.
1,000%, Gina.
No, right. But let's do the opposite of what Kyrie did. Let's say there was a white star athlete, who posted a book quoting the KKK, trying to prove why blacks are inferior, right? If a white athlete posted that book, all you niggas would be marching them fucking streets with your marching boots and your Negro spirituals in hand, asking for that nigga to lose his job and livelihood.
And I can tell you exactly how that would end for that white man. He would not lose his job. He would probably be suspended.
We jealous.
He would probably be suspended. He would be back on the court.
That's
Next
my
3
point.
games.
That's
Nothing
my
will
point,
happen.
though. Wait, though. That's my point, though. We not mad at that action. We don't think that shit is too far. We don't think that shit is unfair. We just mad that we don't got the power to do what they can do. That's about it, right?
No.
So, right now,
And then I can tell you how it would be for black people. Yeah, we are not consistent. So we're going to cancel somebody. We'll be over them for a month or a week. They'll fade out. Somebody, a rapper, will die or something like that. We won't even be talking about it no more. So that call to action won't even need to happen because we just going to be over it.
If Tom Brady did what you just said, he would be forgiven.
Justin Bieber
we
came
wouldn't
out.
forgive no.
Justin Bieber
Black
came
people
out and had
black people forgive.
We do. That's the thing. We forgive quicker than white people
that's
do.
the flaw. Black people forgive.
Justin Bieber did a whole clip singing, "Yo, one less lonely nigga." The whole thing,
Hard
whole
R.
video,
Hard
nigga. We all fucking with him. We all forgave him. He's not canceled.
We back
At
shopping
10 years
at
old, though, right? Like, he did that at like 10 years old.
we back shopping at
Yeah.
H&M. We back dripped in Gucci. Like we're not
Exactly
consistent.
my point, though. You see, wait,
Louis Vuitton,
Yeah, we're back.
Gucci, Louis,
Yeah.
all those are been.
So black
deep
people would have
history of
forgiven
racism.
already. By this point, we wouldn't even be talking about this
How?
anymore. Black people would have already forgiven a nigga and nothing would have happened.
Bro, like, we cheered and, bro, we were happy and exuberant whenever we hear a Karen lost their job. We are for people
And if
losing
that
their
Karen
jobs for
did-
being racially insensitive.
if the
We
Karen-
are for that. So
Bro,
everything-
whatever
if they-
happened to black people boycotting the NFL? How'd that turn out?
Bro, niggas are inconsistent. Bro, listen, like, again, right, that's it, right? But let's not as niggas act like, oh, we are so against people losing their livelihood for being racially insensitive. Our history tells us we are all for that. So then don't complain when these niggas are got their foot on Kyrie Irving's neck for him being racially insensitive.
Regardless of that, like even if you're right,
Yeah.
which there's a lot of flaws in what you said, although you do have some substantial points as well.
Yeah.
Regardless of that, I think that's for literally sharing a link, that's a very excessive
Yeah, because
punishment.
what you're saying is Karen does all that. Kyrie just shared a link. Let's say someone just shared a link. They would
link.
not go through all that issue.
If
what I
Tom
said,
Brady
they
shared a
intended-
link to a book where KKK
But it's
is
not-
being quoted for why we are inferior,
But you can't.
That shit would get
that
him
book is
fired.
not. That book is not from a KKK member, so I don't think we can say that.
No. Wait, but though, it's from a black man quoting Hitler to prove why the Jews are trying to form a new world order to oppress and why the Jews are Satan's and our enemies, bro. That book is saying that, right? So again, though, if that shit is saying that, that's the exact same as a KKK member saying the opposite. And I'm saying again, to me, Kyrie Irving's punishment is excessive to me, but in terms of being fair,
Okay, so we agree it's excessive.
here, right? Like again, like I wouldn't give him that, me, right? But if I'm Jewish, how can me as a black man tell a Jewish person, yo, y'all are going too fucking far, y'all are tripping, when I know that my people would have done the exact same thing if we had the power to do so.
It's just like there's a lot more to it than that, and black people don't have the power to do so.
And if we
So
really
it's a
did have the
non-point.
power, I don't believe we would do it.
You crazy?
No,
Black
we're
people are
forgiving.
forgiving.
The black culture is very forgiving, bro.
The black community forgave R. Kelly.
Yeah, we forgave everybody.
Right.
Bill Cosby, like name them, whoever it is, we forgave.
Listen, bro. We are the number one race baiters. Period.
What does that mean? Break it down.
Bro, we love to make everything about, listen up, bro. A motherfucker with no GED, no communication skills, no education, no skills will go apply to a job at a fucking banking firm. Don't get it and say, damn, bro, they fuck because I'm black. Bro, we are the biggest race baiters on earth, right?
So you don't think there's the same scenario you said. There's a bunch of white people,
Yeah.
you can say poor white people that apply to jobs and be like, yo, I just didn't get this job because I ain't
because
black.
of affirmative action.
Yeah, because I ain't black. And it's way more than there's way more white people on welfare than black people. That's what I'm saying. So there's a lot more poor white people that are saying, I'm only poor because black people. The same way you're saying that, and that's why and there's more of them saying that than we are saying that.
Bro, let's be real here, bro. Niggas love making everything about race. Niggas love
White
making
people
their
love
race
too.
the reason why
So-
they're behind. Come on, bro. Let's
But
be real here,
it
man.
is though.
It
When
is
I
the
walk down the
reason why.
street,
Come on.
and I went to interviews and stuff, like
Yeah.
I would literally have to put on a suit, put on glasses to look the most unfrightening as possible, where I feel like the other counterparts, they don't have to do that. And that does play a role because people do look at black people a certain way. So I feel like that you can't take that away.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And at the end of the day, Flacco, are you not a black man that supports Donald Trump? Has there not been a lot of discussion around Donald Trump and his views on the black community? You think you're the only black person that fuck with Trump?
So I feel like I fuck with Trump for a different reason, right? So here's why I fuck with Trump,
but
right?
that's the whole point, though. You're able to look past what a lot of people view as potentially, and I'm not going to even put that on him, but I'm going to say a lot of people view Donald Trump at best as racially divisive and at worst as a racist himself. And there's still a lot of support for him in the black community because of what he does economically.
But to me, everyone in politics, like majority Democrats, Republicans,
For
they're all
sure.
racist.
For sure.
So I feel like
For sure. Like, look, Bill Clinton literally finessed the entire black community by playing a fucking saxophone on Arsenio Hall and thinking that he was for them and then proceeded to incarcerate more minorities than any president in American history. So you're right. It's not just mutually exclusive to the Republicans.
Wait, though, right? But here's the difference, though. Now, there's one party who is absolutely our enemy, and they've proven to be our...
The Democrats, you're going to say.
Right, and here's why. So right now, I guess like the big issue right now currently in the States is free speech, right? And the very same people who are telling us that, these private social media companies have every right to discriminate and get rid of motherfuckers, or the same motherfuckers who told us in the 60s, these private bars, these private nightclubs, got every right to kick your black ass out if they don't want any niggas in a place, right? So this party has been consistent. They've been consistent being against human rights, being against black folks. So me personally, as a black man, I cannot just consciously...
Well, but as far as like, I feel that, and you're right about all that. But as far as redistribution of wealth, as far as like it goes both ways. There's a lot of the left leaning that more favors certain social issues that benefit black people and other minorities way more than the way Republicans look at it. So they're both fucked up. They're both enemies of disenfranchised people.
I look at it like a girl. Like it's either you're gonna get your girl that cheats on you in front of your face, or the one that cheats on you.
Yeah, do you want a girl? Do you want a girl with no ass or small titties? You know what I mean? Or an ugly face or no ass. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, bro. But like, again, I don't feel like because the Democrats are, I guess, more prone to giving niggas free shit, right? That like we should support them. You feel me? Right? So again, like I truly believe, bro, that like there's truly only one enemy when it comes to us, and that's Democrats.
I think everybody.
That's our only. Nah, bro. Listen,
the Republicans, the Democrats, they all got.
They've been consistent, bro, for the last 400 years. Them niggas have been consistent with we want to do whatever we can to make sure these niggas don't rise up.
Okay, but what about the 1980s when we were under conservative rule and literally that's like the Iran-Contra, like crack cocaine being literally planted in the inner cities of America to fund overseas wars and terrorist organizations.
George Bush, the first one, war on drugs.
Come on, bro.
They both.
Come on, bro.
Wait,
war on drugs, 80s.
Did y'all vote?
No.
Wait, hold up now, bro. Like,
did you?
No.
Damn, right. No, but again,
I've never
speaking
voted.
of the war on drugs,
I'm registered.
I voted twice.
I voted.
Obama.
Oh no,
Twice. That's it. The only time I voted.
You voted twice?
Obama.
I'm lying. I did vote.
Obama.
I voted Obama second term, so I was old enough. Yeah.
Wait, how old are you?
Me?
No, you.
I'm 30.
How you? Because oh shit! Like you were 18,
he was 18
right?
when he voted his first time.
Yeah.
So that was the second time that.
Right.
The second
2012. Right.
That's when a lot of people voted for the first time. Well, a lot of the youth.
And that was the last time I voted.
You niggas got real political.
Yeah, man. Listen.
Yeah.
You niggas, y'all turn.
Hey, I'm just
y'all
gonna
turn
go on
to the
record.
politic podcast.
I want to go on record and say I like this discourse between the
man.
four of us. I think that's pretty solid.
Yeah. Well, that's the Monday show. Make sure you guys
Wait
go
a sec, real quick.
Wait, it's 56, so we still got 4 minutes.
But no, yeah. So real quick, let's have fun. All right.
All right.
Flacco was telling us that he was pulling bitches on Venice Beach.
Oh, at the Venice Beach with you.
Wait, hold on.
whoa.
I never said pulling bitches.
Hold on.
He said all the bitches was on him.
Look, I'm sorry, Flacco's imaginary girlfriend. All right, like I'm sorry. I know
Yeah.
you're.
I'm not pulling hoes.
Black men don't cheat.
He's got a 48-year-old Pakistani man catfishing him right now.
Right.
I don't want to fucking throw fucking Bashir off.
Sending them Teflon bags.
But I heard that my man Rob was present for
The host is only, man.
a gaggle of young tenders choosing up
We know
on the
this.
thigh master himself.
So we went to Venice Beach. I think it was Drake dropped Honestly Nevermind. So we went out there to like
I had the
test
thighs out too.
to let the people know how they feel about the album. And what
Sun's
I
out,
could
guns
say
out.
is that, believe it or not, Flacco's personality is very intriguing to females. The way when we
I don't
pulled up
stutter
to
around
certain-
bitches.
Yeah, like he's himself and he's
Yeah.
very confident
Yeah.
and he's
All
hilarious.
right.
He's
You
like
know
what
he's like
type
a
of
Kevin
bitches?
Hart.
What type of
First of
bitches?
all,
they were good
I don't
looking.
stutter around hoes.
You didn't stutter once this entire show.
Okay, yeah, man. Hey, listen, man.
He don't really stutter around me.
There is
Bro, around the bitches though, listen, like you gotta control that shit, my nigga. Like you can't go up to no bitch like.
I was if we had been mean to you, you would have been stuttering. I think that there's like
When he get
a
mad, he
connection.
starts
There's a
stuttering.
connection there. He was mad today, but we weren't being mean, so there's less stuttering. I see a psychological tick right there. Now, with that being said, to reiterate Gina's question, what type of bitches was
The
on?
whole-
It was a
man.
beautiful black woman.
Was
Okay.
it? Would you date the bitches that was on him?
Yeah, I did. I would have.
You slid on them?
Nah, I didn't. They were
So
they
you
were
would
with
take
guys
Flacco's
too. So
leftovers?
it was like they
It
were
was
with
guys on them too.
No, they were like we stopped people. They were with a group of guys too, so type of thing. So that's why we didn't pull up on them. But multiple ones that we went to, they with it. And the thing that surprised me is like that was the first time me going out in public with Flacco, and the fact that Flacco, no matter who he's around, he's gonna be Flacco. That's the day that I really respected Flacco because I'm like, yo, he's not gonna switch up. He's not gonna change up. He's gonna be entertaining around everybody, and that's what I realized girls like about him.
Was it also did they recognize him from No Jumper, and was that
It was early. It was like this was like probably June or May. It was mad early. Like
yeah.
So
nah,
how-
it was in
is
no
this-
joke.
is it- is
if
this-
he goes now, he'll get stopped like crazy.
is this pre-Spitgate?
Yeah, yeah, it was.
Pre-Spitgate.
Yeah, like
it was,
bro.
It was a week
like
before, 2 weeks
like
before
my
that.
my like first week here though, right? It was like I came like November 11th. It was like
So in other words, last week you reported on some shit that was 6 months ago.
what happened?
What's the last time he was? But yes,
I thought the shit had just happened.
Come on, man.
but that's
The way he said I was at the beach with RTTV.
But that's the last time he was out in public, probably.
Now
Like,
Flacco
so-
need to go out with us again. I just make sure Flacco ain't scared.
No,
we gonna
we
make
was
sure
at
you
the
good.
fucking like at the vegan restaurant like last month.
Oh yeah, we went to
Yeah,
we
like
went
somewhere
in Silver Lake.
Okay.
near Compton, right?
Nah,
Nigga,
The
you was
fuck?
not Silver Lake is
Silver
not
Lake near
Compton.
Compton.
Flacco's
I was in the
Compton.
hood,
I asked
bro.
you to go to what's that thing, Drew League in Compton with me. You didn't
Shit,
want to
I
go.
said,
That was in
fuck no.
Compton.
Silver Lake near Compton is crazy.
Hey, you good in my hood,
Where-
Flock. I got
Yo,
you.
listen.
Slide through the Clemson. We got you.
Yo, listen, like seeing Lush like throw up his hood is the best shit in the world, man. Throw it up again, man.
What?
Listen though, man. Listen.
You got what?
I do that instinctually.
No, but bro, it's so messed up though, right? That like hood niggas has kind of like monopolized every form of hand gestures and hand sign, bro. Right? That like I can't even like find a hand sign I can do in a picture that's not some gang shit. You feel me, right?
What's your go-to hand?
You can just throw up the peace sign.
Not compliment. Nah.
That's a gang sign.
no.
Oh, you put the middle finger up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, bro, but like back home, right? Like in prom pictures and shit like that, right?
You can't do thumbs up or thumbs down. I promise you.
Just put your hands in your pocket.
No, bro, listen though, right? But like back home, like during prom pictures, we always used to do like the same shit, right? Like it's like the
What is it?
it's like this, right? And then this and this connects, right? Right?
That look like East Coast to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
But bro,
Thank God the homies from Grape ain't here
Yeah,
right
that
now.
look like you was for the stuff East Coast.
but bro, we did that in almost every prom picture, and like I have to come here and kind of like program my mind not to do any type of hand signs in any pictures. Like, listen, man, can the hood niggas please give us back some letters, bro?
Well,
Hey,
honestly,
it be-
Flacco, if you threw something up, it'll be similar to you wearing like a certain hat. Like the way that you come
No
off,
one will press you
nobody will
regardless.
press you.
And-
They literally think you just don't know.
You're somebody's uncle. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but honestly, you're from North Dakota. Mount Rushmore is in North Dakota.
Yeah.
You're clearly on the Mount Rushmore.
I didn't even know
Of peeling
that.
hoes.
Mount Rushmore is in
Absolutely.
Yo,
Dakota.
man. Yo, listen, is Roger Maris, is Carson Wentz, and then it's Flacco, right? Hey, man, shit.
Flaccocita. Shout out to Drake.
Wait. What did you think about that? Did you think he was talking about Flacco?
Bro, nigga, bro, listen.
Rob,
bro, they clown me too.
Rob,
Flacco came through. He was like, yo, Drake shouted me on everything I love. Yo, I'm like, yo, I'm believing it. I'm like, then when he played the line, I'm like,
they clown the fuck out of me, bro. Him and Patrick.
Yeah.
First of all,
Rob, if you were going to defend him, I would have just instantly lost all respect for you, bro. Like, yeah. I'm glad you were a real one. Man. I should have known better.
And Flacco, you got so many people hitting me up. Why are you egging him on? Why?
No, me and AD had the bet. Did you see me and
Yeah.
Except for AD fucking dropped the ball, bro.
Yeah, by texting me like, what? Here, so like I tap into these niggas live thinking, yo, these niggas, you know, bro. I say, yo, bro, this for us, my nigga. Like we won, my nigga, right? We won. And it turned out they told each other, listen, we about to call him to like troll him about this shit. Then AD was texting his editor, yo. Tap into the live stream, clip this shit, and entitle it Lush and AD trolls Flacco about this on him out, right? Man, come on, bro. Yeah, bro. Nah, but listen, man. I feel like, I'm gonna ask Casa not to ask Drake. You feel me? Like, did like you shout out Flacco? Because I truly believe, bro. Again, I may be wrong. I'm susceptible to being wrong, but I truly believe, bro, that like if you take my slang. Because the word Flaccocita do not exist. That's a word that I created. Mm-hmm. So for him to say my word and then my name, my name and then my word, come on, bro. You feel me?
You know, we met him at the battle.
Hey, shouts to
where? Drake?
At Geechee Gotti battle.
When?
Last year.
And
Drake last year?
Yeah. Be still my beating heart. Yo, by the way, shouts to the Reddit and Reddit user wild _ AD 7431 for saying this is the best Monday show they ever had. They need to keep this new guy in Lush.
Yeah, man. Yep, let's do it.
Lush, what you doing on Reddit right now?
I was gonna say, taking a little gander.
We don't know if Drake shouted you out, but my boy Vlad did talk about you with Adam on the interview.
Yo, listen,
I heard Adam mention me in the interview, which is very nice.
Yeah, he shouted you guys out. I got shout out to Vlad TV. I got the early access pass. But they were speaking. Vlad was speaking about my boy Flacco.
That's dope. That's fucking dope.
Nah,
he was showing him love.
No, listen up, bro.
Was it nice or?
He was dissing. You feel me?
Oh yeah, no, I forgot about that. That's it's
but bro, listen, right? So like, I've came to the conclusion of if Vlad wanted this, cool, right? You know, again, man, like I've always like had the whole theory of man, like people who go in life just creating enemies for no reason. Again, because Vlad is comfortable with legit bankrupting 17 and 18-year-old kids whose primary income is running a 500,000.
There's a real agenda here.
No. Listen, though.
Did he diss you before or after you said what you said on the Monday show about him?
No. Vlad dissed me before I even said shit about Vlad, right?
No, this is all because he flagged your content.
No.
One thou wow funky.
No.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. When I met him, I told him I like Vlad, and he been hating on Vlad since.
Nah. No, wait.
Is this like runoff academics beef?
Nah, hell, bro. No, Vlad loves
Not
academics. Not
you taking
right?
academics back.
Come on, bro.
Nah, Vlad. No, listen, Vlad loves act. Now it started, so like pretty much, Vlad like hit up Adam and say, "Yo, can you tell Flacco not to, I guess like cut off my content,
my clips?" Yeah.
I told Vlad, listen, man, I just want to post your content, bro. It's cool. I don't have to post it. So like since then, and right again, so
like I said, this is all about
no, right? So after I said, listen, I just want to post your content, bro. It's cool. And he going to tell Adam, I don't like him when I'm coming. I don't want to meet him in the office. I said, all right, cool. I just want to be here. You feel me? Bet. And then since then, Vlad went back like 8-9 months to flag some content he found from 8-9 months of mine. Cool, right? But it's bigger than that, though, right? Because when you see like...
Is that why your Instagram go?
Again, I still don't know... No, wait, right? I still don't know the exact reason since
like the way he said in an interview, I think he did take it.
Right?
Yeah, he definitely.
Hey, Vlad finna send the Russian mafia after you. They're coming to the show on Friday.
Wait, so this is real beef?
No, listen. Yeah. No. Like, my issue with, like, Vlad is this, right? Like, when you have, for example, there's kids with, like, 500,000 follower pages, right? Who Vlad got took down. And that kid was fucking, like, 18 or 19 years old. So, you're taking away that nigga primary income because like, your bitch ass got mad that like he reposted a video that's already fucking viral. To me, that's some hoe ass nigga shit. But again, though, I'm just a different type of nigga. I just work on a different type of time, right? I pretty much told Vlad, everybody else, my nigga, listen, I'm not speaking on Vlad. People like Vlad who go around making enemies, bankrupting these niggas, they gonna get what's coming to them.
I'm not speaking on Vlad, and then speaking on Vlad as well.
Yo, me and Flacco is from the school academics. I'm from the school of Vlad TV and Charlemagne the God. And I feel like a lot of times people come at Vlad TV and stuff, but like his actual interviews, like the thing that we gotta break down is like fuck him. The actual interviews, the content that's being spewed through all those interviews, I could easily say changed my life is the only reason why I'm doing YouTube or where I'm at and stuff.
Vlad,
so I feel you because I'm basically saying he's doing that too, and he's also inspiring people.
Let's be honest, like Fed shit aside, Vlad is an incredible interviewer.
He's the best
to the point where, and I fuck with some of the other people on his channel. When it's not him doing the interviews, it doesn't hit the same.
You know, you know what a funny story is? In 2014, I DM'd. This is when I was DM'd like Revo TV. I was DMing everybody. I DM'd Vlad to be able to do interviews, and he actually gave me an opportunity. I think it was a dude named Evan that worked with him, and he was like, "Yo, if you could get interviews, from your city, because I used to throw concerts, that we would be able to put it on there." The first interview I was trying to get didn't go through. I ended up losing the opportunity, but what I could say is he actually gave a kid from like a random place an opportunity. I didn't pull through with it, but he still get an opportunity.
And I got something good to say about Vlad too. Even though we wound up he wound up not fucking with me anymore.
Why?
I'll tell. So Vlad and I were super cool. He was covering content that I was doing and all that during like the time of the Disaster Cassidy battle. On the heels of that, I wound up getting into a situation highly publicized with Sirius Jones. There was a lot of back and forth. It would really turned into some street beef. I'm not going to say all that transpired, but
you had the shooters go ahead and kill him or what?
He's still alive.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
okay.
But it got deep.
Okay.
He wound up, Vlad did an interview with me, and I'd already been on Vlad TV. He'd already interviewed me after the Math and Disaster thing happened. But at that time, when me and Sirius were going crazy, he did a whole interview with me where I told I'm a crazy Xanax-fueled, way too honest and self-incriminating interview with Vlad. Now, everybody talking about how Vlad's the feds. That interview, I'd still be in prison if that interview came out. He said, you know what? And it would have gotten millions of views.
Yeah.
More views than anything I've been a part of, probably, or up there.
That's crazy.
And he said, you know what? I'm not going to put this out because I do not want.
You asked him, or
he said he volunteered it. I didn't even care.
You know what?
Oh man, that's crazy. Wait.
That's how he be doing some good stuff.
No, wait. That's crazy, right? And who would think that Vlad would give the same courtesy to niggas?
Now.
That's crazy, right?
Now you want to be Mr. Pro-Black. Now you want to be pro-black.
But what if it's all the nigga said, I feel
This nigga just said, "Where's my camera? I'm tired of you niggas."
All right, Karen. Fucking Flacco Karen.
Uncle Ruckus for real.
Now, you just totally flipped the script and invalidated everything you said before.
How though?
Because
you're not anti-black. Listen,
you're now doing what we're just admonishing other black people for doing.
No.
With that being said,
right?
With that,
yeah, sorry.
You ain't saying shit. I love you. You ain't saying shit.
It's a trend though.
Okay, sure.
Right?
Which you were just a part of. Now,
hell no.
Anyways, the reason why we fell out, and I hope we're cool again because this was a long time ago.
Yeah.
A good friend of mine who is now deceased, R.I.P. to my brother Cadillac Ron from my hood and everything.
Okay.
Good dude. He went viral in 2015 for shooting up in the middle of a rap battle. Okay. It went on.
He shot up what?
He was a drug addict. All right.
I got
Sounds amazing.
This on YouTube?
It's still on YouTube, but it got removed. Now this was Wiz Khalifa tweeted this. It was on Rolling Stone. Every major news outlet was pushing this, right? Vlad posted it, and he said something, or no. After my homie died, a little less than a year after that, he posted that clip again, and me and a bunch of other homies from the hood kind of got at Vlad for doing that, and we're like, yo, that's not cool, and he wound up unfollowing me, and like we haven't spoken since.
Yo, ain't that crazy that like he loved to post other nigga videos, but then take down 500,000 follower pages from 18 and fucking 19-year-old kids for reposting viral videos.
I just thought that was I hear what you're saying.
He's a hypocrite, bro.
I really fuck with what Vlad does. Fed shit aside, excuse me. But I did find that tacky at the time. I don't still harbor resentment, but maybe you could understand.
He's a hypocrite. Again, I won't speak on this nigga because again, man, I'm up the mindset, bro, is like I'm working and building. Fuck the drama, fuck the beef. But again,
if he asked you to do an interview though,
no, fuck him, right?
Vlad kept me out of fucking the Pinta.
Right,
I'm always respect him. You feel me?
No, though, but Vlad has a generation of niggas coming up who despise his ass, right? Because he's doing some scummy shit right now. Bro, he's tagged fourth quarter TV, one more for the game, fucking fuchsias. Bro, I can name you a gang of niggas.
He came at Fuchsia's TV?
Bro, yes, nigga.
For what?
Bro, listen, right? Bro, listen. For a post in his video, right? A viral clip already, Vlad striking. Plus, listen, also, too, is like, bro, it gets worse than this. He took down a fucking 16-year-old's channel, right? The 16-year-old emailed this nigga like, hey, bro, listen, man, like this shit is the only shit I fucking got, man. Please, I'm sorry. I will never post your shit again. Vlad like responded back with, it's $10K for me to take off the strike, right? It's called licensing my content for $10K, and then I'll take off the strike. Come on, bro. Like,
From a business perspective, I understand it.
He said he charges everybody $10K though.
Yeah,
bro,
from a business perspective, I understand that.
Though,
and that might not have even been Vlad. It could have been someone on.
No.
He specifically.
No. It's the particular email with Vlad's first and last name. You feel me? Right? Of him charging a fucking 16-year-old $10K to. Come on, bro.
But he charges everybody $10K though,
nigga.
Because my point, just don't use the nigga shit. That's it. At the end of the day, you want to use my shit $10K. If not, keep it moving.
The kid never listen. No, but the kid again, he's a 16-year-old kid, right? And he's just reposting viral clips that's going viral on Instagram. Other pictures posting it, right? So he's just reposting shit on like his fucking news page. Vlad TV took down that kid only stream of income as a young motherfucking kid.
But everyone does that. What about didn't you guys have a dude, that David dude?
Yeah.
What's the difference? The same thing?
Oh, yes, bro.
That's the same shit.
Bro, yes, thank you. Bro. Thank you for saying that shit, right?
Oh, also, I'd like to also thank Reddit user CBlicky63. Lush, you a cool ass dude, folks. Thank you for telling the truth about my favorite rapper. Long live Lord Infamous.
Shout out to Lord Infamous right now, right? But like, here's the main difference, right? Yeah.
I love you, Flacco.
He said, Taylor Swift, I'm going to let you finish, but...
Yeah, right?
That was good.
No. Hey, listen, I fuck with Lord Infamous. That's my nigga. Shout out to him, right? I never heard a song of his, but shout out to him, right? But like, here's the main difference, though, right? If you're using somebody's content to attack them, that's entirely different from a 30-second clip of a 3-hour interview being posted on various Instagram pages like Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked, No Jumper, Twitter. It's taking that clip and going viral with it, and you wait for a month or two to go by and start striking and take down a 16-year-old's only primary income. To me, that's some fuck shit I don't agree with. You feel me? And especially, bro, if he's basically saying, please, bro, nigga, I'm 16. This is my fucking only income, man. I'm in a fucking hood and projects, nigga. Please, I will never post your shit again, nigga. Please.
It's fucked up, but at the same time,
you say, hey, 10K.
That's a very, very good lesson for that youngin' to learn.
It is.
Like, you know what I mean? That's the way the game works.
Fair.
Content creation, that's how it goes.
I know what's crazy too, right? Is
he learned a lesson that you should have learned 14 years ago.
No, right, bro? Listen, right? It was like, yo,
right?
Like, what's real crazy too, bro, is that Vlad don't even know, bro. Like, you're just creating dozens and hundreds of enemies who are trying to come up in this rap world. At least out of the hundreds you don't strike, at least I'll say a dozen will probably one day be notable figures in this hip hop journalist shit. And you are like just creating enemies after enemies for what? For some petty shit? Man, listen up, man. I wouldn't want to be Vlad, bro, because from what I've been told that Vlad is doing to other niggas, bruh, that nigga time is coming. Feel me, right? Because like that shit is.
Bro, his time came a long ass time ago. What do you mean?
Rick
Like,
Ross?
yeah, like, and literally that $250,000 he wound up getting from Rick Ross, that shit super expanded his empire and profile.
Yeah, I heard when he on that interview he did with Adam, he was talking about when he came here and stuff that he wanted that they weren't trying to let his security guard come in with a gun and stuff. And he was like, "Yo," I was like, "I ain't going anywhere if I don't got my security guy with a gun." So if you're gonna pull up on him,
Yeah, come on.
he got somebody that's strapped up.
No, wait, right, but like it's past just like it's past like just like physical though, bro. Like there's niggas like who could like just go out of the way to be spiteful, fuck up, bro. Like you just never know who you're pissing off. Just like again, because it's not even like pissing off for a real reason. Like he's pissing them off just to be a piece of shit, and to me that's fucked up.
I don't know if that's his intention, but I know Gina's ready to get the fuck out of here.
Let's park the Vlad hate train.
Nah, I love Vlad though. Shout out to Vlad.
I think that you and Vlad are birds of a feather as far as I'm concerned.
Yo, I'm
bro.
telling him they're gonna have
Yeah,
an interview,
you
and that's
heard
gonna be the
this.
illest interview of all time.
Yeah.
But bro, it's, again, man, like I'm just for the culture, and that's fucked up.
Oh, now you for the culture.
Yeah, of course.
You for the culture.
Yeah,
Because before the cameras came on, you said I hate rappers.
nah.
For the culture of growth like
Did
horticulture.
he say that?
Come on. Yeah, he did say I hate rappers.
No, I hate the niggas who like scam their fans, which is most of them.
You said rappers in general
Yeah.
are scammers, and that's what...
Here, I said most of these rappers are fucking scammers.
I don't believe you used the
and
phrase
scam their
most,
fans.
but
yeah.
okay.
No, again,
You
like
want to reiterate?
no,
you
no,
know?
I think he said I hate rappers.
no, bro,
Yeah.
no, right? So like we discussed the content creators versus the rappers scamming their fans with the NFTs.
And they're both... I would say content creators are worse. Influencers in general, you know?
Nah, bro, these rappers.
Absolutely.
Yo, my
Nah.
boy 6ix9ine been finessing
Yo.
people with NFTs.
And 6ix9ine's more of a YouTuber than
Oh
a
yeah,
rapper,
you're
to be
right.
honest
He
with
is
you.
now.
Nah,
you're right.
come
Steve
on,
will
man.
do it. He is.
That ain't no rapper.
He's not rapping no
Yeah.
more. That dude went the YouTube route.
Shout out
or
to
Rumble.
6ix9ine, man.
or
Come on, man.
Rumble.
Let's just.
Well, make sure you guys go to nojumper.com and get your tickets to the live show. Is this Friday at
all
the
up in there,
Novo.
though.
We'll see you guys
Pull up
then.
on
Is
me in
this
the
Friday?
balcony.
God damn, that's
Yeah.
Yo, it came quick. Yeah.
And that's the Monday show. See y'all Friday.
Clemson Street, come on.